Saga made it. Shananigans. What you gonna be? Shenanigans. What you gonna see? Shenanigans. Best podcast on the East. Shenanigans. Yeah, running through the streets. Shenanigans. Yeah, what you wanna be? Shenanigans. It's shenanigans. 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 Went to Walmart. Shenanigans. Bought at Target. Shenanigans. Freaking shit. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Shenanigan podcast. Best on the network. Shenanigan podcast. The internet network. Shenanigans.
Well, looky. We are here. Huh?
In the flesh.
Fucking uncut. Right?
We posted up.
Yeah, well.
New theme song.
Yeah, dude, so that's the thing. That's the big one. Like, this is crazy shit, you guys. I haven't had a theme song yet. So I remember I was giving you guys a hard time, like, hey, when are you guys gonna do a theme song? And then yesterday I was like, hey, like, what's going on? And what did you do in like 10 minutes? Like,
yeah, well, we were.
Was it a one-shot take?
He
done?
was recording a track when you sent me that, and then I was just like, let's hop on a fucking intro for Shannon, and so we just went on YouTube and found a beat.
That's funny. That's funny.
We're gonna do
All
a
off
boom
the
bap,
dome.
but we're like, nah, we need a meme type beat.
Yeah.
A what bad?
We're gonna do a boom bap and like
Yeah,
rap. Like
we were gonna do some crazy rap shit, and we were like, no, we gotta do some like high funny stuff.
I'm just trying to make sure that people can hear us out there. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Yeah, this live shit's weird because I don't like even the OSB has changed a little bit to where it's not the same as it was. It used to be you would fire up your camera shit and all microphones, then you would turn on OBS, and then you would get it all set up, and then you go to YouTube and you'd fill all your shit, and then as soon as you hit stream, you're fucking streaming, right?
Okay.
There's no like you're gonna stream in a second. It's bam, so you have to be ready.
Yeah.
This one allows you to set it up and get it started, and so it's a lot better off than it was before. Because I'm sitting there for 10 minutes fucking.
Was that last podcast we did a year ago, or was it more?
No, so exactly a year ago right now, we were moving into my friend T-Bart's house.
Oh, okay, so no, we weren't.
It's been 2 years since I've
Wow.
done. So that's the thing. I did a season, and then the summer was so much fun, and we got so busy. I couldn't sit, and it was hot in the little room,
Yeah.
so I couldn't sit in there and do podcasts. So I was like, all right, well, I'll start it back up in the winter. Well, right when I'm ready to start back up, it's time to fucking move.
Yeah, you guys are moving into this place.
We were moving we were moving into shit. We were like, we're not homeless. I mean, that's a weird way to put it, but dude, we didn't have a house anymore. And what do you do when you have a couple of dogs and rent in this town is fucking $800,
real, dude.
a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that.
Like literally $800 a person. You can adjust it. Go on. Yeah. Like I said, I had to do an impromptu thing to it this morning to try to make it right. And
Yeah, I'm just like trying to talk at you, and
Yeah.
then I feel like I'm not even pointed at the mic at all.
Well, so when I was getting this area set up, I was trying to think of the best way to set it up to where I can have a guest and guests or whatever and still be able to. Well, I have to admit, last night I was trying to get all the mics working just right, and I have these awesome fucking lapel mics, and I think I know how to do them now, but these little shits are dope. I love the lapel mic.
Yeah, those are dope.
Right? Because then you can just clip it onto your beard like so, and people can really hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I got a little scruff going. I could probably get it on there.
Well, whatever the case, they're really clear. They're really close to
Yeah.
your face. They pick up. They're directional, so they just pick up what you're saying. They're not horrible with wind, whatever. But so, all right. So all my spy equipment and shit. I think what I want to do is I want to go like watch cops. and like film them. I've been watching these videos of people talking shit to the police when they can't do anything about it because they're well within their legal rights to do so, and the cops are all pissed off. And the funny thing is, dude, the fucking FBI guys, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You go to jail. They don't sue me. Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude. Those FBI bastards, they are all about you don't film here and do what we say, and and they don't even have authority over them. They beat you up, take your shit.
I always thought of FBI like maybe they just had like better fish or bigger fish to fry, and so they just don't give a fuck about like.
You'd figure.
Yeah.
FBI always looks dripped out though. They always come to the crime scene just drip.
Just dripped out.
Just tuxedos and shit.
You have to understand too that I think that there's a certain level of FBI agents that do the hard stuff, and then the rest of them that can't do shit fuck with me.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I want to go find these guys and expose them. I think it's fun. Go out there.
That'd be some funny shit.
Well, so yeah, dude, like body cameras and all this shit. You do the obvious, but then you do the not so obvious, like the little lapel pin camera or the.
Oh yeah.
That way, when they're beating you up in the cell, you get all of
They're
it.
beating you up when you're getting waterboarded.
Yeah, no,
You
it
get a
happens.
waterproof one though.
No, fucking happens.
Maybe
Man.
they have like a GoPro one.
They do. They've got all of them. In fact, I had some on my my wish list there.
Oh hell yeah, okay.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's hard to see. So, all right. So, what I noticed you've been putting out a lot more stuff lately. Is this a plan to just get more out there, or do you feel like you're doing better jobs? What's the
Well,
practice makes
I
perfect.
just learned how to like mix vocals pretty well like recently, and then I've had like a lot of free time, so I've just like at this point I was thinking I actually had a conversation with my dad's friend the other day, Sabby. I think you met him, and he was talking about how like he's like, you're good, bro, like you guys are good, but like you got to think about how like all the time someone else is fucking putting in that work 24/7. You got motherfuckers without jobs putting in that work, and like that is the reality. So if I'm gonna try to make money off some shit, I'm gonna have to like put in that work on any free time I have or anything. So lately I've just been grinding in the studio trying to get like as many songs as possible. And then also we met like some motherfuckers. There's this dude named Hatecraft who's rapping in South Carolina. Another guy
Hatecraft?
Yeah, he's fucking baller.
That's a pretty
He's
cool
pretty-
fucking
He's pretty
name,
baller.
that's me.
He's hella good.
And then Lane is in Maine, and then we just got producers scattered throughout. I think there's like 2 in Canada, the Netherlands, and they've been sending me beats, so I've just been feeling way more.
shit.
Yeah. So
they'll mix up some shit, send it to you, you make some songs.
yeah, I
with
hop on it, send it back, and then usually I mix my own vocals. For a while I was sending them to Hang, and then I was like, dude, I need to learn this shit, and so finally just fucking sat down.
I'm so glad you learned how to
Yeah, I
do that.
know. I mean, because we just put out a fucking 10-song tape the other day.
I saw all of them hit the web.
We had we started it probably like what, a year ago,
Yeah.
and we got it finished within like the last 2 months, just fucking grinding them out.
Well, do you feel like as you make more and more, do you feel like you're getting better and better?
Yeah. Well, and it seems like every single song, it's like I'm learning more things about FL too, like just like the things to look for. Like the other day, I was like, "Fuck, dude, why do my vocals sound so muddy and shitty and quiet?" And I was just like, it was just a small thing, you know. I just have to turn the volume of the beat down, and it's a learning process. Right now, I've been doing it for like 3 months or something. So
You
there's
guys,
a shitload to
you
learn.
guys are using straight up studio quality shit, not this
Yeah,
fucking Guitar Hero shit that I've got.
we got some pretty fire mics and shit.
So does the mic itself compress all the shit, or is it a program? Mine's all done
His
on.
does.
Yeah.
His mic compresses itself.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes it sounds
It's
cleaner over
crazy because like that motherfucker, like if you're this far away,
Nothing.
you're not hearing shit.
Right.
Unless it's like a high pitch, like one of
Right.
those sounds. But like if I turn my head and I'm recording, all of a sudden I don't hear myself anymore.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's really nice for that. And then I have it in like a closet.
Well, what's funny is Corey showed me that. I mean, when we were doing all, he was always on. No matter what, he was like this close, and I was like, "So what's the deal?" It's, oh well, when you record, you get used to no matter where the mic's at, being on the mic. And I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I guess like I don't even like realize it, but like you kind of just get used to it.
Well, I saw it here, and I wish I can finally do now that I don't have to fucking have 2 goddamn computers just to show a fucking screen. Dude, my last PC, I did not know how goddamn outdated that thing was. I'm telling you right now, it was not right. It was not not right. I'd click a button
Seeing the
and shit
past
would
seem
go
to
awry.
fracture.
Like,
Was that the one you had like going back or?
when I was doing the podcast before. But I saw this fucking mic that was dope as shit. There'll be a lot of stuff here. Come on, yeah. Am I screwing things up over here? I saw this one that was real. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it comes with the whole setup.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
I don't know, Rockville, which is the same as my subwoofer, I believe. But yeah,
How much is it? 194.
Yeah, but the cool thing is you get an actual sound area.
Dude, I have a. I think don't you have an extra one too of those soundproof foam things that go around your mic?
Yeah.
We have 2 of those free
Yeah.
if you want to fucking throw them.
Oh no!
I mean, I guess it gets in the way though, huh?
Well, I have
Of
the pop
actual
filters. Realistically, they're more for like looks. As far as this is what I use.
Yeah.
No shit. This is a fucking Guitar Hero mic.
Guitar Hero mic, really?
It's just a USB fucking microphone.
And it works?
It's not like one microphone is that much better.
Yeah.
But those things are quality as fuck. I will tell you right now, these microphones from just a USB plug-in, they're heavy, they're sound. But the thing is, you see, the sound comes from both sides.
Oh, okay.
So the problem I was having before was I'm loud and an asshole, and I project my voice, and I'll pick up in your mic.
Yeah.
With this one, it's right there. That's it. It only does right here.
Okay.
So it works good, and I don't know, it's probably not the highest quality microphone in the world, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, I mean,
mean,
it's a little bit,
am
like,
I-
as long as it sounds
Who am I,
pretty
Lil
good.
Hang?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a studio.
Are you? I don't know. Who is Lil Hang?
I don't know. Fuck that guy.
You been making beats lately?
I don't really make that much beats, but
You
I
find them and
add-
mix them?
Yeah, I add like samples and like mixes and stuff to them.
Mhm.
So
He sent me a beat. He's being modest because he sent me a beat to hop on the other day that he made.
yeah, it's kind of mid though.
Well, you're the only one that out of all the kids that actually was making beats. I downloaded a fucking program. Yeah, you can keep that shit. Like, you have to really be autistic to fucking make some beats, man.
Yeah, it takes like.
I know
a
the
lot of
process. Like,
fucking-
I knew music growing up. I read music. I probably could write music, like, a song in,
Yeah.
double 4 time or some shit, whatever.
Mhm.
But you need theory classes for this shit, because I always grow up, I was like, what the fuck is music theory? Oh, well, okay, if you're making beats, there's something to it.
Yeah, for real.
Even the length, like, what I was learning is, like, long, slow, like, 60 beats a minute
Yeah.
is all old rap.
Yeah, so
It's
that's,
all
I've been
fucking
trying to bring,
slow,
I've been trying to do that
60
lately.
beats a minute, and it's all, bassy shit, and I liked it. I was trying to make it. Yeah, fuck you. There's no way.
Lately,
No.
we've been hopping on like a lot of like 80 BPMs, like 80
Yeah.
to 90s.
Yeah.
And for the boom bap shit.
So
And
boom bap. What the fuck is boom bap
That's,
shit?
that's
That's
basically
like
what you're
that
talking
old
about, like
school
that
stuff. I
old
fucking
school,
love
like.
Well, who doesn't enjoy the, Tupacs and the fucking Snoop Dogs and the Dr.
Well, they're a little
Dre's?
bit more like
From
R&B.
I mean, but from like the 80s and 90s.
No, but yeah, that style and shit.
That was fucking 90 beats and shit.
Was your time like was MF Doom in your time? I think he might
Maybe.
even
I don't know who that was.
Because I mean, was he 70s? I don't know. But he did a lot of the boom bap shit. It's like that old school rap.
Also, like Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Who's that one dude? Slick Rick.
Yeah, Slick Rick was pretty good. But that's 80s.
There's a couple like
Yeah,
Snoop
but those
and
are all
Dre
boom bap,
shit
so.
that's like kind of boom bapish, like
Dre-
that
Dre is a good
187,
one. He
the
produces them
undercover.
Oh, is that Cypress Hill?
No, I'm talking about 187 on the undercover cop. And you don't stop. We
Snoop
remixed
Dogg.
it for DBC.
Yeah, is that a Dre beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Dr. Dre
Well,
is.
you have to understand that most of the best beats from my generation came from Dre. Straight up. Like, every album he dropped, it didn't really matter who was on the album. As long as Dre made the music, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And
fair
typically it was Snoop Dogg, and then someone else, and then they introduced Eminem, and then it was all downhill from there because people were like, "Fuck it! If Dre touches it, it turns to gold."
Yeah.
And he never got bad. I bet you today, give him 10 minutes. He probably sits in a fucking studio all day long.
He probably has a million beats.
He sits in a studio probably still this day going, I'm gonna remix fucking Gangsters.
When you're that rich and you've done everything you already know, that's all you're probably doing. Like he's just in the stew.
Well, I just wondered
he produced some shit recently.
if he'll take and do other people's shit and then remix it. Like, fuck
right.
those guys. I did it better than you, and you won't even know it.
You'll never know.
Seriously, you never know. Never know. Oh well. So what's the plan for the next? I don't know. Let's do a short term and then a long term. Like for the next year or so. What's the plan?
Well, short term. I mean, the other day, I guess I didn't mention to you. I walked out of Denny's the other day because that place was on some fuck shit, bro. Just walked out.
Okay, well, I'm glad you don't work there anymore.
Yeah,
and then
it was horrible.
I don't know why you would have, but whatever. You do what you need to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Yeah, for real. But right now I'm doing, because I'm going on a couple of trips with my girlfriend's family. I'm going to Hawaii, and then right after that I'm going to Puerto Rico. And so I'm thinking about just I got some money saved up. I got fucking taxes coming. I got another Denny's check I just got. So right now I'm just chilling without a job for a couple
Do you
weeks.
have, if you're going to these crazy places, you need to be filming a bunch of shit so you can have footage for your music videos.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that is a very good idea, especially when you post it up in Hawaii.
What kind of camera do you have?
Just my iPhone, really. It's good enough though.
What iPhone is it?
12.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't really. How much do you have cloud storage?
Yeah, and I had to buy more the other day because I just ran out. I think I'm at
How much was that?
$2 or $3.
Just to buy more storage?
Yeah.
Oh, I need that shit too.
Because
mine is really low.
it's one time. It's not like monthly.
Really?
So, yeah, because you're buying an amount.
Oh.
So, I got a Canon. This thing rocks. No, it's right here. You thought I had like a...
I thought you were pointing over there.
Yep. Right over there. Yeah, no, dude. I got the Canon, and it's awesome for filming pictures, everything. I figured out how to hook it up as a webcam too, so it's my primary. Honestly, I'm not going to say that it's any better than my 920, but I think it looks better. It makes me feel like I'm more professional.
It looks fancy as hell, dude.
I know. It doesn't do shit. But if I go out and about and take pictures and use it to record, it's top notch. Mm-hmm. It puts out great videos. And so I recommend, if you can, the difference is you can put lenses on here where I think your phone, stock, this one, the lens isn't as good. But if you pay a couple $100, you can get fat lenses that do really, really close up and then really, really wide angle.
Yeah, we do need one for music videos because we haven't been... I don't even think I've done one. I've recorded two, and then we just never did.
Yeah, we just abandoned them.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do something.
For
the
real.
Shenanigans song, I'm gonna try to mix that together with a bunch of pictures of me doing shit. Mm-hmm. All right, for instance, it says, Shenanigans at Walmart, and it would be me at Target
Taking a shit, it's like someone peeking in.
No, it would be me taking a shit, just me on the toilet.
I like the idea of that.
I'm just making a little music video to it because I can edit all the little clips together.
Yeah. You got to do one of you just doing some dad shit, playing catch in the park and shit.
Oh, for
fishing,
sure.
Going fishing.
So I tell you what, my genius idea. All right, Corey. I don't know if I'm getting the right fucking angle on this. I bet you I'm cutting half my face off every time I gotta adjust a little something here.
But
Move me over just a little. There we go. All right. Probably staring at my ear the whole time. All right. Yeah, growing pains. Yeah. So we got the new thing set up here. I feel like it's pretty good. I haven't done it yet. I broke my chair, so that's why I had to drag in some chairs from outside. The plan is to get a couple more nice little chairs and something comfortable because people sit here for a long time. And
yeah, for real. I mean, these aren't too bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're,
They're not bad, but like I said,
At
I'd
least you
like.
don't have like the wooden ones or some shit.
or the one that goes
Oh, yeah.
every time you move.
Well, so yeah, the problem is the one I'm a fat fucker, and I believe those have a weight rating, and all I know is that I believe I'm bad enough, but I think Caleb came and sat on the very front of it, and sat there on
he
the
for
front
sure does
because
that.
I sit way back.
Yeah, I do too.
That's like mid.
Wait, so you're saying that one's just free?
Go sit in it. It's more work to sit in the fucking thing than it is to.
Oh, I see. I don't know though. Like, I could use this low key.
Are you doing yoga classes right now?
Well, I just how like I have my MacBook set up on the
Dude,
that
it's your,
hella high, like,
if you want
counter.
it, don't you have one?
I don't know where. No, it's at that old house I had to dip out of.
Ah, that
Just
old
along
house.
with a lot of things that.
Hey, that's, you know what? Casualties of war.
Yeah, you know how it is.
But yeah, if you want it, my fat ass broke it. Not much more we can do about it now. So then your short-term goal is to go and hang out, do your thing, and just keep making music as much as you can.
Yeah.
What is like the next level for you then? What is the next? Do you go from doing this stuff in what do you got? Is it your room?
Yeah, it's in the garage area. You know how? Well, because I don't have that room really anymore. So, because I've been staying in Merlin with my girlfriend, so I have that like laundry room that's in between.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
Well, yeah, same thing.
I mean, it's literally like 4 feet away from where. I mean, it's
Different room, different ambiance.
hilarious. Yeah, I got a curtain hung up.
Yeah, I actually have a Mario and Luigi blanket over
So
there.
then, what's your dad doing with that other room? Is it his Beats laboratory?
Well, I don't know. He's trying to figure it out. No, his Beats laboratory is in his room, so he's trying to either figure out if his girlfriend's gonna move in there with her daughter, or in the future I might take it back for a little bit or something. We'll see.
Yeah, he's been going hard too. It looks like.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of fucking shit, shows and shit. That's what I'm trying. That's the next step.
So shows.
That's the next step.
Oh,
is
yeah, I
fucking
forgot about
shows for
shows.
sure. I mean, in music videos.
So how are you using your MacBook?
Yeah.
Is that mainly what you use?
Yeah,
Like,
to
could you
record.
sit here right now and fucking make music?
If I had, yeah, you have a mic.
Oh yeah.
I'd need the interface, but.
Oh yeah. I got all sorts of shit. I'm just saying.
But
that
yeah, I could. Yeah.
If
pretty
if
much.
we could demonstrate one of these days for people
Yeah, 100%.
what you do.
Well, I could just bring my shit. Yeah, we could do it. Then.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe make something. I didn't know if you could or not, so I didn't ask. But now that I know, maybe have you come by one time and just,
Oh yeah, we could fucking hop on a beat and mix the vocals and shit live.
just do a
and
quick
it.
tutorial so
Yeah.
people that want to know about it can see what the fuck's going on.
That
There-
does need to be said because people do not know how to
Yeah.
use that
Nobody
now.
does. So check this out. I met a guy named Jason years ago, and he was really fucking cool. And he was from Seattle, and he did the battle DJ scene. And he was a real one. He was like a real straight up fucking gangster dude, right? And I mean, he was a white guy, but I heard him mix Outkast and Outkast, and it was the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. He sat there and the same fucking record, just
That's hardcore.
manual scratching, playing. He made a whole completely different album out of it.
You can't find that anymore.
And you know what he told me to do? He says, get up there, flip the switch back and forth, and move them. I was like, I didn't have, you start to fuck with it a little bit. You're like, I'm starting to understand. This channel back to this record,
Yeah.
and then you can go back and forth, and while this one's running, you can push it,
Well, the fact that he's a
forward, reverse.
he's a battle DJ and a battle rapper and he's his own DJ.
No, he was a DJ.
Oh,
not
he's
a rapper.
Okay.
This was back in the 90s.
Yeah, you can't find that shit anymore, bro.
This guy
Like,
manually did
turntables
everything.
and shit for
Yeah,
that.
nothing was pre-recorded, and he would go and they would do, Seattle had all these clubs, and they would go and they would have like a fight or whatever, and you'd do your mix, and then someone else would come and do their mix, and people would clap.
Yeah.
He said he made money, he's a lot of drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's who I got my ecstasy from, right? It's years and years. It's 20-something on years ago. And it was cool because the dude was really good. I didn't know what really good was at the time.
Yeah.
But to take one record I knew it was impressive because there's no way I could.
Well,
do it.
yeah. Well, and the way that DJing has evolved to now, I mean, just because, like, I'm not even saying from experience, just my dad, but, I mean, the way that it's gone from now is it's like, it was turntables, and that was fucking sick. That was probably, like, the
Bring it back.
golden age. Well, yeah, for real. Because now it's tractor controllers and, like, CDJs and shit. And
You got to see these kids doing it today. The ones that, you know, the Post Malone group, you know, they're doing a good job, but it's going to evolve again, right?
Yeah.
So if you're chasing what someone's doing now, right, you're really, I mean, unless you're looking for another cycle, because everything's cyclical, I would be looking at maybe scratching records again. Just
There's actually a rapper who I really like named Blockastola who does that. He made a DJ, I guess. I think they're New Mexico based.
he
but
just
it's
can't
like,
help, but he
he's on
loves
the
doing
decks.
it.
Yeah. Well, my dad, I'm trying to get him I'm like, dude, you're a DJ. Let's fucking get this shit rolling. Like, let's have you make
Do a
some
live
tracks
show
and-
with your dad.
Dude, you'd be sick
Well,
if you
that's the
dad made
problem is
beats.
around here we got to be 21 for like every show. But we're
You
trying
can-
to do
you can
Renegades in the
practice.
summer.
Practice. You got plenty of time. You won't fuck up if the only thing you do when you do it live is you show how much confidence you have, because I heard this shit already. But if you go out there and you get people fucking pumped, there's a big difference between listening to someone's song and being like, "Oh, I saw that motherfucker at this and this."
Yeah. Right.
Okay, that is what creates, you know, what you want. And if you can, dude, see if you can talk him into it.
Well,
Your
he
dad
was-
still scratches, doesn't he?
Yeah, he can still. Well, he's the one who's talking about, because he's got like homies down in like Chico or whatever, and
That's what I'm saying.
they hit me up before and they're like, we all fuck with this shit, bro. So they're trying to like book us for like this little beach party they're throwing. In the
What's wrong
summer.
with
And I
that?
was like, I'm going, dude. I'm there.
I'm going
fucking
to.
there. I'm getting
It'll be
Hang to
fire.
come. I think we're gonna try to fly Hatecraft. But I mean, this is a year from now, so we'll see what happens.
See, that's good. That's good. So you're basically you want to go out and do it for. Would this be a paid gig, or would this just be more of a, hey, you're invited to come and be a part of this
Well, I
festival?
would be willing to do it for no pay, just because it's like I want to get my name out there.
Well, yeah.
But I know
Publicity.
that they're established, so I'm sure that either
There'll be some compensation.
there might be some for the other artists that are already established doing that party.
Do whatever, rubbing elbows.
But yeah, dude, I'm just like, dude, I'm trying to get my fucking name out there right now, and that's why Hatecraft's trying to set some shit up, because he's a little bit older than us, because we're both like 20, he's 25, and he's on it. Like, he's like, we want to make this shit happen. Like, I'm ready to do it. Like, we got a small window. And I think he's trying to set some shit up in Florida next year, and we're trying to mob there if that happens. 'cause
Florida's cool though.
for real.
It's big there, and what I think about places like Florida is if you can get a big enough following in a big enough city like Miami, you don't have to leave here. You can come back home and send them YouTube videos.
For real.
Yeah.
So I think that if you were able to get to a certain level, you just got to get a group of people behind you enough to spread like wildfire.
For real.
And you never know. There's shit I've heard. There's no fucking way these. Oh, Diane Worth, what? Oh, they're the number one.
Yeah, I know about them.
Really? They what? These were redneck South African dirtbag kids. DJ iTech
People love
got
them.
a PC computer. I am like a gangster on the mic. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, that one. He's like, I think you're really freaky. But that's the girl in the.
Yolandi Fassa. That's her
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Okay. And at first I was a little bit like, she's kind of hot. And then I was a little nervous. And then I was like,
Scared.
ooh, she's kind of hot again. And then I was a little nervous. And so I don't... What kind of diseases do they have in South Africa? Oh, shit, that's the birthplace of all of them. I'm kidding. Sorry, South Africa. I have no idea. I just made that up. Based on Yolandi, I'm assuming.
Just looking at her eyebrows that aren't there.
No, dude, her
No,
weird
but, I mean,
hair.
I've heard songs by them. I will say that I've enjoyed somewhat. I'm not saying I play them all the time, but I'm not.
I love it. I
Yeah.
honestly, I've heard some songs, and goddamn it, I can't help but play them.
I
I'll
know
sing to them.
sometimes it's like, oh, there you go.
The Zeph side part, I really like that video, and then the was it Ninja? Yeah, when he comes out and does the I'm a ninja.
Aren't they like stars in that movie Chappie?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's cool though is like when he's talking shit, he's like, I'm big in Japan, and they're fucking huge in Japan. Like, they're gigantic. They had this massive tour, and I was like, that's all you need to do. You have to get a group. Once you get a group of people that say, these guys are great, everyone else is going to be, well, how great can they be? And then they have to see.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh,
You
check
don't
it out.
tell
Even if
them.
you hate them.
Right.
I just started on TikTok the other day because I wouldn't do it for so long, and then I was finally like, why not, dude? It's just like it's another social media platform to hear music. There's no reason why you shouldn't do it. So I was like, fuck it. So I just got on there today actually and posted a bunch of shit, try to see if that'll help. Because I know that like TikTok, they got, I mean, I don't know like a shitload about it, but I just know that they have like weird algorithms where you can just have random ass shit pop off. And I feel like if you could just get like one snippet of a song on there, and then they click on your Instagram, and there's the SoundCloud.
Well, so that's what you need. Is it's a vessel for them to find you in the other venue.
Yeah, for real.
Like for me, it would be YouTube or whatever. That way, I would have hopefully followers, and eventually have enough followers to where you get monetized. And
YouTube's similar like that, where you can just kind of catch a fucking algorithm and just ride it all the way to the top. Like,
well, with my new theme song.
Yeah, I mean, you might.
I'm figuring that's exactly what's going to happen.
I think it's going to happen, dude. I think that they're doing that new thing that's kind of like TikTok on YouTube with the shorts. Maybe you can start doing that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Well, I could cut these little things up and throw them in there and try to catch some funny shit, and then take and edit my videos to where it gets all close on your face. Everything distorts. It turns purple. Stuff.
You need a soundboard, bro.
The problem is, I can do all that stuff. It's just, I'm not going to spend that much goddamn time editing retarded videos.
Yeah. Well, because these types of videos are mostly just about the speaking content. You don't have to add like that much editing.
That's so funny. I was gonna play the song again.
Did you know that we're all in a group?
Do what?
Did you hear about that? How we're in a big ass collective now?
No. What's all that about?
It's like Black Masking or whatever.
Yeah.
Aiden just added me into it one day. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to fit in.
Well, it's because I was, like I said, I was trying out new like social media things, and I was like, fuck it, Reddit. And
okay.
I started on Reddit because we were in that thing. Like last time we were on here, we were probably in SDK, which was a cool idea. And it was dope. We just didn't do like a lot of things right. And so this one, I just like put out like ads basically on Reddit. I was like looking for rappers who are trying to fucking actually work and actually put your heads together and stuff. And I met that's when I met Hatecraft. And then we were like, he's like, I fuck with your shit, bro. And I was like, likewise, man. And so he's like, let's form like this collective. And so I was like, obviously I make music with Harry like most of the time. Like I have my songs and then Harry's songs. And so I got him to let Harry join, and then we started doing more Reddit shit, and we basically met, like, I think we're 13 deep right now.
See, that's perfect. What you've done is you've taken a bunch of independent people that all have their stuff, and you can support them when they put out something. You can share it. Yeah. You can like it, just like I do for your guys' stuff. And the reason I do that is because I know how important that is, and that's what you need right now. You need as much reach as you can possibly get. And, I mean, you guys are young. This is the funny thing about compound interest, okay? It's a penny a day and double it. You know that doesn't just mean money, right? It means if you put in effort that much every day, eventually some shit's going to happen. Yeah. It has to happen,
That's true, yeah.
So if you just keep pushing in the direction and putting in, like you said, the work, you can't help it. You can't help but make it. So
for real. And it's not like, because I think people get it so misconstrued. Like you'll tell somebody like, I want to make it in music, and they think you're saying, I want to be the biggest motherfucker that anybody's ever seen. I want to run the game. I'm like, nah, dude. I want to make money enough to live off of what I love doing. And so if that means that I'm not the biggest ever, but I got a fan base.
There was a song that someone sang, and he literally wrote one song and has never worked again. And it was like, some song like Take It Easy or some shit like that. It was literally a Be Lazy song.
Yeah.
And the guy... That's it. His entire life, he made money on the royalties the entire existence.
That's like that one dude. What's that one song that everybody knows, dude?
What does the fox say?
No.
You went to that.
Huh?
Yeah. No, why am I fucking totally blanking it right now? It's like the most popular song. The dude dropped it and like never made any music again.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, like you can just I'm like, where's my luck on that? I've dropped like fucking 40 songs.
We live in this stupid ass town though.
Probably more.
Whatever, it has nothing to do with that. Give it time. You know what's funny to me is I like Johnny Cash so much. I try to find shit you can't find. Imagine in 20, 30 years from now, some asshole's trying to buy the fucking... They were on this podcast. No one can fucking find it anymore. No one ever heard of it. I heard they wrote the fucking theme song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Could you imagine? Years and years and years go by, and somehow you guys
I would
just
love if this video just blows
trickled into
the
fame.
fuck up, dude.
Yeah, me too.
It's just like out of nowhere.
I'd rather sit and talk to people than go to work and fucking have to talk
Right,
to people.
man? Doesn't like.
Well, I get to talk about shit I want to talk about here. There, I have to talk about what they want to talk about.
Mhm.
Well, I take that back. I technically, I really like it, but
Yeah.
here it's the people I want to.
Well, I mean, you're never gonna like it as much as you would fucking doing your own podcast. Obviously,
Seriously,
you know?
oh, dude,
Like,
if I
like-
could make anywhere near the money I make, this is all I do.
right?
I'd be out there podcasting with. I'd
Like,
have.
wouldn't you even almost take like a fraction like off of what you make right now? If you made just like 75% of what you made right now, would you just do podcasts? Or would you keep doing car sales? Because, I mean, I'm saying 75% with a chance to grow.
Okay, no, hold on. You're talking about I spend a couple hours a day and I make $75,000 a year.
Yeah, you make 75% of whatever you
Yeah.
make with chance to grow. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you're going to just fucking be like...
Yeah, dude, I can afford to pay your bills with it.
Yeah, I would take a pay cut 110%. Like, I was, like, for instance, at cost I was making 17. If I made enough money off music that equated to me making, what, $16 an hour, but I work 7 days a week, I'd be...
Okay, so there's something about that thinking that I need you to understand. I didn't understand it until I was older. Is that is the wrong think.
Really?
The right think is when it costs me money that I have to go to work, I'm gonna quit my job. So you want to make it so big that oh shit, I can't go to work. I'm gonna lose money.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the transfer of when you become a what do you call it? An amateur to a professional. It doesn't matter what your level of professional is.
Yeah.
When it costs you money to leave your preferred thing and go to work, then you can't go
Yeah.
to work anymore, right? And that's what
true.
you want.
That is the right way to think about it. It costs more money for me to take up my time.
That's
going to
the
job
American
and-
dream.
Yeah, that
So
is.
you have two things going on. You have a job that pays the bills. Then you have a dream that will outpay your job. And then you go to work every day, and every day you work on your dream. And if you do those two things, I think that no matter what you do in life, you'll always be successful. So number one, you're paying the bills up front. Number two, or you saved up money, right?
Yeah.
So now you got some experiences you're gonna go have. Yeah, getting some of those videos and shit for your like music videos and stuff. People, it costs a lot of money to get that shit. You know, you do your own fucking Island Boy shit. Island Boys. Those dudes made it.
That's what I'm wondering.
I
It's
don't
like,
think they
I
can
wish I had
spell
a
their
book.
names.
I wish it was like a book, and it was just like chapter 2022, the thing that you can say right to make yourself famous on fucking TikTok. Like, what's that? Like, you never know what it's gonna be. Like, that just fucking blows up. Like, that right song, that right thing, even if it's an Island Boys song.
Whatever, dude. I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be some shit that chicks like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down
Well,
to.
that's
isn't
what
it?
the mainstream is gonna be, because that's what it always is.
In case anyone was wondering.
It's medical.
Oh, I locked it.
I
Oops.
have a prescription for this.
Hey, man. Why so many questions, man? Breakfast.
For real, dude.
Well, some folks do and some folks don't get COVID. And when they do and some don't, some people only have it for a day. And I think it's the amount of weed.
Is that really a cup bone? Wow.
I've used it.
That's insane. I like it.
That's why I have it out. Kylie got it for me because Kylie knows her dad.
Oh shit.
That's a pretty fucking pimp design.
Is that not? I was so happy to get that because I saw it and I was like, oh my god, that's me. Totally is.
Yeah, I like it. I never would have thought of that idea.
Here, I'll let you guys see.
Have you heard Bleach and Hang tape number 2?
But the butt?
Mine and Aiden's tape 2.
I don't know. I listen to him and I like him and I share him. And
He
so,
probably has, because I posted it.
yeah, he puts them on there. Here, let me get you back on here. There we go. Back on the important people. Yeah, I've got the keys set up to do like the transitions and stuff, but I'm not Like I said, I haven't done one in a while, so
Yeah.
I'm still working through it.
I'm glad it's back, dude. Fuck.
Me too, man.
Seems like it's been too long.
It has been. All the moving and shit and all this. Life sucks sometimes,
Yeah, it
man.
does. But it's just so you can get through it to get to the calm times. Now you got the opportunity. I'm excited, dude. I've been, my podcast game has probably fucking gone up like ×3, so I need another one. I mean, it's mostly Seahawks shit.
Mhm.
Like it's mostly like
I know what you mean.
sports-centered
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the nice part about things like podcasts, and you can get it's the long form conversation on something that you actually like.
Well, and sometimes like music is like too much for me. I'm like, even being a person who fucking like loves making music, sometimes I just want to hear somebody just monotonely talk to me.
Yep.
like I'm
Fucking
like
yeah.
after work or I'm tired or something. I'm like, I can't do music right now.
That's why I'm glad you're not a mix, bro.
I
I'll get off. Please send me that song back.
know,
Like,
right?
bruh.
Like, dude.
Well, I listen to news mostly. You know, I watch
Yeah.
like Tim Pool's one of my favorites, so I watch him all the time. And there's Sticks, X, and Hammer. This nerdy guy. He's like into. He can give you he's a real big book reader, kind of a magic card nerd kid,
Okay.
but he's really fucking smart, and he understands tyrannical government. And he's just really fun to listen to. He's like, yep, they're full of shit. Here's why they're doing it, and he's real matter of fact.
I like guys
And
like
he's
that,
been
dude,
doing
on
it
the
for a
podcast.
long time.
When a dude's matter of fact, I'm just like, I feel like he knows what he's talking about. Like,
No, he's been doing it forever, man. This guy, don't give a fuck. He's got dolls that look like him. Weird ones. Like he probably gets 100,000 views a shot. That's my understanding.
that's solid.
He get like $400 a view per thousand. So 100,000 views would be like what, $500 or
Yeah, that's
$5,000? Shit, I don't
That's
know.
what, per video? So
Yeah, no, it'd be $5,000.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he does a couple,
Does
3
he-
or 4 a day.
Does he put them on streaming services?
No, he puts them on YouTube and Rumble, and I think YouTube and Rumble.
I was gonna say, 'cause if you put that on streaming services, you get paid dog shit money on like Spotify, Apple Music, and all that.
I don't have Spotify or Apple Music.
I don't really have a lot of stuff on it either, but I know it's like it's so complicated, bro.
I
I mean,
know.
you have to do it for the music stuff. No one has SoundCloud anymore.
Yeah, for real. But no, I remember the song me, him, and Elijah made, Bankroll, has like 13,000 plays on Apple Music.
Yep.
You know how much money I got?
Mm.
You want to know? 114, bro.
Yeah, you got money.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. I think all these rappers get all this money and shit because they're shitty ass label deal.
Well, you got to understand when they make deals, they don't get the majority of the money that they make.
Yeah, but they still.
Or they get like a shitload of it out front and then.
Yeah. That's what I
So
was gonna say,
here,
get a
well, no,
shitload up
it's
front.
not shitload. What it is when you're poor, 50,000 is a shitload.
That's
Yeah.
true.
it's
When
true.
you've made $10 million and you only have $50,000 left in your contract, that's a shitload. Okay? Because what happens is you, as the band member, you pay for all the stuff. The management takes their cut off the top. They pay for all your shit, and then you get a washout of whatever's left at the end of the contract. So some contracts are set up so you get stuff every month. Some contracts are set up to where you get stuff, yearly, whatever the case is. When it comes down to it, it's simply they don't tell you that, right? They're
Yeah.
like, hey, we're going to give you all this money. It's a $10 million contract. We'll give you $50,000 up front. And then, you don't know that they're going to spend your fucking money for the next 10 years.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fucked
for
up.
real.
Like, on advertising
It's all
for
the
your
fine
show.
print and just-
Even if you don't need to advertise, they still advertise so everyone shows up.
Well, I know like the move is like trying at this point to like kind of create your own like
Yeah,
label type thing.
I
Like
never
that's like
signing
the
no
point of
deal.
like BMG is like hopefully if we can get enough rappers who get enough views underneath like a name and we can start putting money behind BMG, we can like get a like
Start signing your own fucking
trademark for
artist.
it and everything.
We'll do
but-
it to your own label.
Yeah. The only thing is like I do sometimes wish we had like a body on board, like not like a label, but like just a dude who was like our manager. That
Yeah,
would just like
for real.
we could send all our shit to, and he could just like put it all on DistroKid, and like all the things, because it's like that's
Put an
another
ad on
whole, like,
Craigslist.
process. Yeah, that's true.
There's probably some kid out there that does it at high school, that does it all day long and loves it. And if you could hire him to do it, and he gets a percentage of
Yeah, for
whatever.
real.
It's just a flat percent. So if you guys blow up someday, that young person may be in a really good position and have behind him this resume of
real.
I did that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's not like if you're trying to create your own independent thing,
You guys are all
if
coming
someone's
up.
down and they're like, just like, yeah, I want to grow with you guys. Because right now, obviously, we're not making like a lot of money.
Doesn't
Like, I'd be
matter.
willing to like give a dude like a couple bucks here and there to fucking do it. And obviously, when we blow up, they get their cut. Like, but having just a dude who's in charge of like. Because it's important these days, like TikTok, Instagram,
Absolutely.
fucking
Yeah.
Facebook.
You need a person.
Yeah, like someone that's just always on that. Because I need to be working on music, and then it takes another few hours to post every single person's
real.
thing from our group onto the fucking Instagram. And then, like, I don't even do the distro kit. If we could just have somebody that we just send all their shit to, they upload it, figure out all the fucking...
Write our lyrics down.
Yeah, all that shit, I'd be like...
That takes a shit ton of time too.
Well, you know, these guys like Elon Musk, he admittedly says he's not into any of this stuff. He's just a scientist. So he likes to invent shit.
Yeah.
So all this outside stuff that we're worried about, he really don't even care about. Did you know that? Like, it's really funny when he's talking, because he's like, you know, I know that you guys like the Tesla, and I know you, but really I'm on to other things. I'm trying to invent stuff every day. I'd rather be there than here right now talking to, you.
Well, he probably has, like, the thing in his mind times 30, considering he's, like, the most, like, fucking...
Well, he's got research.
successful dude.
He's got
But,
research
like,
he's away from, so he wants to be back
Yeah,
with that
for
research.
real.
Tony Stark.
Well, and he's like, I'll drop songs, and I'll be like, that's good. Oh, wait, it's been out or I've had it for one day in my files. I'm bored of it. New song. Like, oh, I need to make another one. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it. Like, and it happens like that. Like, just in,
Good.
like, a day. And I bet that dude's like that. I'm bored of this new invention. New one, new one, new one. We're like, holy shit.
He
And
has
he's
to
like, fuck
challenge
it,
himself,
fuck it. Yeah.
but he's been doing it for fucking 30 years now, 20 years, and he's been consistently coming up with some shit.
Well, at this point, he's made more money than he could fucking ever need. So he's just like, now it's just about
Well, it's
inventing.
unlimited. So the cool part is he can just keep inventing.
Mhm.
No one can tell him what he can and cannot invent now, because before he was restrained probably by country
Yeah.
or ethics. At this
Yeah.
point, he can move out in the middle of the ocean and start his own country and have his own ethics.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
So,
I saw him on that Joe Rogan podcast. I mean, that was a couple years ago, but he's like, yeah,
flamethrower
we
episode.
drilled a hole underneath LA
Yeah.
just because.
They're gonna put in a monster. They're gonna put in a monster rail, so you can. It's like a subway, a
Yeah.
massive subway.
That's smart.
It is smart.
It's very smart.
That's hella smart.
Because it's fucking Elon
Well,
Musk,
and you can't
motherfucker.
drive, like, I don't even like. People are like in New York's. Like, obviously, everybody knows, like, don't drive around there.
No, you
it's
take the
pretty
subway.
bad in Cali too,
Yeah,
bro.
at least
I was in
fuck
San
that.
Francisco and I was like, fuck, I do not want to be driving
Take the
my
trolley.
car.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding,
I'm taking Uber
Uh-huh.
everywhere. I was
Everyone
like-
does Uber.
Yeah, for real.
Uber's genius. As soon as someone's like Uber San Francisco, they're like, I'm buying a car.
The people who like, because these aren't like outlandish ideas. Like anybody could have sat down and thought of, what if we just had like a business?
No,
where
dude, I
everybody
had it
drives
before.
everybody
I had
around?
all of that before, but we didn't have any way to communicate like we do now with an app.
Mhm.
So when I was young, I was telling my dad, why can't we do a coffee stand that delivers to like downtown Portland, right? All these buildings. What if you had a fucking coffee stand where you could just go up each flight? What do you want? He said, well, the problem is the amount of time it'd take you to go through the buildings. Okay, so then you get the orders a day in advance, right? All of this had to do with communication.
Mhm.
Okay, well, now, boop, there's an app.
It's there.
Yeah.
We need.
How
the
many coffees
DoorDash
do you want?
And the Uber of weed. Like I know people are
Duber.
doing. I know.
I already had it. I already had it
People
years
are
ago.
doing delivery weed, but like
They
it's
do it in
not
LA, bro.
as big as like it could be. Because
So-
DoorDash and like all
Okay,
those apps
so
are huge.
so you can't go national, but you can definitely create an app that it's a weed app about where weed is, and you get a message saying, hey man, we'll deliver curbside. What curb do you want to deliver to?
The move is creating an online only store. Like how they have those ghost restaurants, get a building and then ship shit out of that, dude. No one can come to it live, and you
You
gotta,
don't even,
you
no,
gotta
you
get it
don't.
online.
Nope, there's no building.
No building.
No building.
Wow.
So you're an agent, and you just have your bags of weed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have so many of different types, and this is what you can order. You know, dab. You got a case of these. You know, and like some gummies, and they fucking app order, and you
Pack 'em
Show up.
up.
Well, you don't have to do shit. You don't have to do shit because they pay for it on the app.
That's true. You just mob it over.
Yep.
Set
Cash
it on the
app.
doorstep.
Take a picture.
There you go.
Duber, man.
You're Duber, man. That would be the
That's right. You heard it here first.
Duber, man. That they'd have to say that on the side of the car. Like the man is just the whole back door. Duber, man.
Yep. Me.
Just-
And then it's smoke. All Cheech and Chongy.
just always have a blown head gasket so that fucking white smoke's just.
That's funny. That's funny. Blown it.
Man.
Man. Yeah, if only, yeah, if someone, they've been doing it in New York for how long?
What?
Weed delivery.
Weed delivery.
Yeah.
New York?
They're doing it in Cali
Don't
too.
you remember Half Baked? All you gotta do is call
yeah, I've
Samson,
seen- yeah,
and the dude
yeah,
shows up,
I've
and
seen-
it's
yeah.
like, "How green are you? How high are your highs?" I say they're piney, almost minty. So you go to weed college, right? And that's how. What I mean, that was like '97. That shit came out.
Yeah.
So how long before that? Fucking, you remember the '80s? That was a bicycle time.
Yeah.
Remember
for
they
real.
had Quicksilver
Well, back in
messaging
the
service.
day, plugs used to like. They didn't
Weed
need that,
service, you
bro. The
mean?
plug's just like, I'm mobbing. I got you any time of day. Boom. Now you like, if you're, I mean,
Dude.
despite dispensaries, if you hit a motherfucker up for weed, he's gonna be like, yeah, man, like, I got you next week. I got you next week on some boof for 80.
Well, you know, whatever the case may be, all I know is the weed's way better than it used to be. It's more accessible than it used to be. I don't have to wait in the parking lot at 3 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, that's true. Way more accessible. I can just stop by the dispo any day.
Well, and not only that, they got a goddamn readout on this thing telling you how great your weed is. Like, oh, I'll give them 19 out of 20.
Have you ever looked? Yeah, you're talking about Leafly.
All
Have
of
you
it.
ever looked
All
on
of
that?
it.
I love it.
Yeah, you want to talk about super weed college? These motherfuckers have gone up the deep
Well,
end.
some of those
They're
comment-
molecular.
Some of those fucking comments on there, I'm like, God. People are like, this. It's the closest thing that I've ever had to Molly. It's like a sweet spring. There's a hint of a sweet spring. Maybe a little blue cheese. Just a hint.
Fucking ranch.
You know, and with a
It's
nice
oaky.
white wine.
Yeah.
It is the nicest. It's the nicest tie I've had.
It tastes like a white wine reduction.
But you can
with
only
an
do
oaky
it-
aftertone.
You can only do it right at sunset.
I shed a tear when I took the first hit.
And then the guy below it says, "Stinky bag of weed, man."
Man, this
Man.
shit's so fucking dope. Smoke the fuck out of it.
That's how it goes down right there. Hey, man, this is what I think.
Uber, man.
Start up Duber. We
Yeah.
can get Harry to drive.
Doob dash.
Yeah.
We could, dude. That'd be lit.
Dude
You'd
dash.
be the front, like the face of Doob Dash. It doesn't even smoke.
Yeah, look at his hair. just see this. Hey, we'll take a picture and we'll have to mount it on there for him. Hey, it's Harry. Just showing up with your weed, man.
It's always in a
Hey!
paper bag.
Hey,
It's
it's Harry.
It needs to always show up in a paper bag with the grease stain on it. But there's no fucking food in it, dude.
The bag has a grease stain built
They're all
in.
used.
It's a no. It's a it's like Burger King has Burger King printed on it.
Yeah.
The bags has grease stains printed on it.
That needs to fucking
all
happen.
fucking crumpled
It's
up
like
and shit.
fingerprints right at the fucking
It's hurting me.
You have to pull it out of the back seat, one of these fucking
I need a new one.
No, what would happen is when you get the order, you go to your hatch, you flip up your thing, and you load the bag and take it, sit in the front seat with you, and you drive there, and you give them their stinky bag of weed, but people see a bag of burgers.
Yeah.
Greasy ass
It's on the
fucking.
DL.
They're gonna be like, that fat fuck just eats those burgers every day.
They're so greasy and horrible. We got like a grease scented tree hanging on the inside of the bag.
They go, look how fucked up he is from all those
No,
fucking
you
burgers
don't-
every day, bro.
It's legal. You don't have to go that far. I mean, come on. All you're trying to do is trip
Yeah,
out your neighbors
for
and make
real.
them think you're a fat fucking not a stoner. There's skunks here every night.
Jesus. That's getting bad.
I don't know why we got so many
Billy,
skunks.
get the
I
shotty.
need to call somebody.
The exterminator
Call
comes
the
out.
cops, probably.
There's not one skunk print anywhere. I
It's just
smell
like
it.
this central area.
I smell it every evening coming out of their backyard. I'm sure they have skunks.
You should call somebody, man. I'm worried about your skunk issue.
Yep, skunks are ass. That's what you do. Get out there and get some skunking.
Skunked out, dude. Skunked out, dude.
Dude, if I was an animal, I'd love to be a skunk.
All right, let's not go there.
You have the best defense mechanism. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you get the stinkiest hole in the fucking car business there, or in the animal business.
Nah, dude, no one goes around you if you're a skunk.
Yeah, how do you get skunk
fucking hate
ass?
skunks, dude.
How are you supposed to procreate? Yeah, now what?
How you
That's a
gonna
stinky hole that you got to
How
deal
you gonna
with.
skunk fuck, dude? Like,
Skunk fuck.
I would. You're telling me right now you want to fuck it? You want to fuck it?
maybe.
All right. All right, so let's get back to that. All right, so what's the 5-year plan?
5-year plan.
Is this the plan of like no longer have to worry about shit? You have contracts, you're ready to go, or do you want to have a consistent job and just do this as like a?
No, I want to go all in.
Yeah, fuck
I want it to be my fucking.
I'll sell my soul, fuck
job. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll not sell my soul.
But
Crossroads,
I just
homie.
mean like, yeah, 5 years. I mean, I guess it's hard to say, but I feel like I kind of break it down into sections. Like we started June, like what was it, sophomore or junior year?
Summer going in junior year.
Yeah, so we started that summer going into junior year, and we were fucking garbage. And
So
within
bad.
every single
You're
year,
so fucking
it's
bad.
just gotten better and better. And I feel like this year specifically, it's like boom, 2022 hit. And I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, this is my year. Like,
Whatever.
next year. But I'm kind of using it as like a timestamp.
Sure.
2022 happened. We have the mixing, we have the fucking rhymes, we have the shit, we have the sound. So now it's time for us to like. I'm saying this year we probably take our biggest leap we've ever taken, and if that does happen, like I hope it is, then the next 4 years after that, I just fucking keep pushing, like every single like harder and harder. Like hopefully I can get money and buy a studio space or fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to make it a everyday? You want to make it your job?
Yeah. Pretty
Bro,
much.
The fucked up part is we have the music, but we don't have the image. We don't have no music videos, bro. We
Hey,
gotta just go
chill the fuck out.
We gotta go crazy with that shit.
Chill the fuck out. You don't have. All you have to do is be able to want to do it,
Yeah, but
and be able to go and do it. That's it.
But no one goes on SoundCloud that much anymore.
So get off the
Everyone-
SoundCloud.
Everyone goes to like, oh, this rapper like looks dope. I'm gonna click on his music video link. Like we need to start.
Yeah, we
grinding
do need
out
to
music
start.
videos.
Well, and I think that's just what I mean by this year. Like right now, like music videos.
Like we have the
The
music. Our music's
good
dope.
music we got. Keep being consistent. Like within because for a while, because I was in Dirtbag Cult for a long time, and then the other dude that was in that stopped making music. So now, like I was getting the views there for a second. Like we were getting up. Now I had to restart on my page, and now I'm just trying to keep it about consistency for a while. And also this TikTok thing, I think it could be good, bro.
All right. So how about this? You said you're going on some crazy shit trips,
Yeah.
and this is with your girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to Puerto Rico as my mom, and then my girlfriend's family, Hawaii.
So Jesse going too? With your
Jesse's
mom?
not going to Puerto Rico now. She's got some other
Well,
things
see,
going on.
someone got to hold the camera. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for real.
So yeah, see if you can get your girlfriend. Maybe write more of a, I don't know, like a
Summer vibe.
song.
Yeah.
Just a singing song,
Yeah.
and sing it there. And try to make something deep, something cool.
I actually have one. I have a new like song that's coming out at the end of the week.
Well, I look at you and I get Kid Rock vibe. So, you know what I mean? I think you might be able to transition from,
Yeah. No, you're right though. I mean, that is like not Kid Rock, but just like
Well, you get what I'm saying.
alternative music is one
okay.
of my big
Try
influences.
that. Try that shit.
I
Try it
100%
all.
agree with you.
Try it all. I you know what? I had no fucking idea this song my whole life was a fucking Kenny Rogers song. It's I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. Right? I thought it was this old hippie fucking
Yeah.
LSD tripping out balls. I watched the fucking music video, and it's a feather-haired ass Kenny Rogers and a group of dudes that can sing like fucking angels. And holy shit, I love that song.
Wow.
Love that song. You know what song I'm talking about?
It sounds the lyrics that you pulled up sound familiar.
Yeah. So it's kind of a funny. I guess I just never expected.
Yeah, I see
what they
you
look
mean,
like. I
what,
guess
from what like that coming from him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
him just like being able to be like versatile enough to
Well, no, I know the dude's wonderful. I'm a huge fan of Kenny Rogers, but I had no clue that he did this fucking song because it's not.
Yeah. What condition my condition was in? I woke up this morning.
Now I know who it is. I know it's him. I'll never not know it's him, but I didn't know the song.
Found my mind in a round paper bag. Then
Yeah, the hair comes over the ears.
tripped to the cloud and fell 8 miles high. Tore my mind.
I was actually thinking about doing. Have you ever heard Cake or anything? That band. They did like The Distance. He's going the distance.
Oh, yeah.
I did the Nirvana cover the other day. I was thinking about doing some more covers too.
Yeah.
I just like.
Oh
that.
yeah.
It's fun, dude.
What
And Cake.
condition my condition?
All right. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that song. I always did.
Yeah, that's a fire song.
I don't know how much time I can do on a music video, and because they'll come after you if you rob it too much. So you can only do so many seconds. Anyways, yeah, dude, fucking he's going the distance.
He's going for speed.
Yeah, it's. I always thought it was kind of a joke song, but it was a serious song.
Their vibe is dope. And I remember I always thought the main dude in it kind of looked like you a little bit when I was younger. Because he does. I think it's just the goatee though.
Yeah, I did rock that goatee for a long time.
And he does a fedora.
Oh yeah.
But like if we put a fedora on you, you
Yeah, I know
could
what
be
you
him.
mean. I know what you
Just
mean,
like
dude.
every time you put a not a snapback flat bill on Eggy backwards, it looks like Fred Durst.
Oh great. You're saying that I have a
But
douchebag for a son?
all the good things about Fred Durst, all the good things.
Christina, Brittany.
Zanuki.
That's funny. Yeah. It's funny. That's what that's for.
What?
That spot in the chair.
Oh, is it really just a
No
fun spot?
shit.
I was wondering if that's, but I don't know. It's the only thing that would fit.
Is that
I
not
think you just
fucking
keep the chairs
crazy?
At this point.
Yeah, the chairs are pretty
Like,
comfy.
The only thing that would like really pull this room together is maybe like another light back there and a cooler right here.
All right, another light.
Yeah, 'cause you have all these dope ass posters and shit. So you're
I'm thinking like a different color light, like right over that Fear and Loathing.
Oh, I've got some fat ass lighting.
Or a green
Plus,
screen.
with the weed vibe, you can just throw a green like actual light.
Well, so I have all sorts of lights around. I can change colors and shit, but I have a fat, like. Should live with it. Anyways, it's like a rope light, but it's like a spongy one, I guess, and the whole thing fucking turns colors.
Do you know be a good idea? Green screen.
He just said that.
Oh, you did?
No.
I thought you said a green light.
Yeah, I do. I have a green light.
Oh, I thought you said green screen.
I didn't say green screen. No.
A green screen would be cool. The only thing is, I watch a dude who uses a green screen for his podcast, and it's not that dope because it's just him in the corner, and then you can see where the green screen starts and he ends, and it's just like him. But it works for his because he's doing Excel spreadsheets of like this player did this week for Seattle, this player, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I like the vibe of like an actual studio where dudes are talking. You know, like the green screen is more for like I guess like.
Hey man,
videos.
I can't help it. It's my fucking garage. I put up a thing. You know
That's
what I mean?
fancy, dude. I thought I was in like Japan.
Yeah, well, I got it for Christmas. I was really excited that it was just a nice flat black one, because now I can use it for whatever I want. Because sometimes I want to film a different direction,
Yeah.
then I can have it directly behind me.
Well, I like that vibe too. You got going right there. The little, like
My tiki heater.
yeah, tiki water heater. Like it looks low key like Hawaii in here.
Well, I want it to look, fun. I told Jen if she really wanted to, what we can do is peel it back, use dark fabric
Okay.
on the inside, and then you'd never even know the hot water heater was there. But I don't know if that's the type of job anyone wants to take on right this moment.
So it seems like a tedious job.
Yep, that's the problem. I ain't doing it. Fuck you. I mean, I'm the one with the ideas. You want to
Yeah,
work?
look, you gotta have the brains and then the brawn. Shannon happens to be the brains.
Yeah. I'm so fat these days. Trying to move shit's hard. I hurt my back just sitting down. It's weird.
I think it's just an age thing too. My dad's
Yep.
at 40 and he's like, entering the second stage of my existence.
It's on the downhill. I'm starting to lose things like motor functions and bowel control.
Can't shit whenever I want to anymore. It kind of just happens.
Did you see? You see my my new setup out here though? I have access to multiple gaming
Yeah,
units.
I'm wondering, have you been gaming? And what have you been playing if you have?
Sorry, my back.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. Throw that back.
Oh, I've played this on multiple occasions.
It stopped working.
Really?
Yeah. So I need to get the straight up little boxes that have all the Nintendo shit on them with the HDMI output, and then I'll start streaming that shit for these young people
That's
to see.
fucking sick.
You want to see a fucking pro
Dude,
play,
I didn't
bitch?
even think, yeah, you should start streaming games, bro.
I will. I'm
That
gonna
wasn't
start
a fart,
streaming
that was my
fucking Nintendo. What?
phone. I did this, and I said that wasn't a fart. That was my phone.
Oh, better tell everybody
smell.
what that.
Let me smell that. No, but yeah, what do you have on PS3?
All of Caleb's stuff.
So you got Red Dead and shit?
I've been playing Red Dead.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So
What happened to Caleb's old Xbox? Why don't you fucking put that in
it's
here?
right there.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. You should be playing that with the new Red Dead.
That's what he said.
That's what you should be doing. That Red Dead is fucking so immersive, bro. I love it. I'm in love with Rockstar Games. People hate on them, but
Rockstar Games, probably the best shit that's ever put out. They did fucking Guitar Hero, you motherfuckers.
I know who doesn't want to be. And they did Max Payne.
Awesome.
Yeah, like, and who doesn't want to be a fucking gangsta ass free roam cowboy in the Wild West? Like, what's not cool? About
I
that?
did
That's my
enjoy.
question.
I enjoyed riding and shooting people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that. And then the dead shot,
Yep.
I kind of like that too.
Hunting. You can do.
Hunting's easy.
I know, but no, check it. So if you go.
Oh, this
and
one
do-
has the other. You got to go get the white
This
fox
one's
and the
way
wolf.
easier than this one. This one, you actually have to track the animals and like all types of shit. Like I'm telling you, like it's like because if you like that game, this game took a shitload of steroids and it bulked the fuck up. Like,
So the mini games are stronger.
yeah. Just
Good.
yeah, all the small stuff about it. It's just there's probably like 4 times the amount of mini things you can do in that than that one.
Yeah, I
But
like
I
that.
mean, I have so much love for the first one. Like, just it's always that first. Like when you first played it as a kid, like you'll never get the same feeling. From it.
I'm sorry, man. I just don't know that I can get into all that stuff so much. I love like old Bushido Blade. What happens is these controllers have like a bunch of little buttons on them, and that's all fine and dandy. But even the newer controllers have more buttons on them, and I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to do to me?
Well, dude, sometimes because you know how like I play a lot of Madden. I got the
Uh-huh.
controller with the 4 buttons on the back.
Yeah, I know.
I don't ever have to move my fucking thumbs from the analog stick, and like usually do. I could throw X like on the back button. Now I'm just
can do that?
yeah. You can put whatever button you want on the back buttons.
No, well,
Yeah.
Sick.
no.
But you know, you said everyone's sleeping on Rockstar. You don't fuck with Bungie,
I fuck with Bungie. I mean, I just don't play a lot of fucking Halo.
bro.
So
What
I
else
saw
did Bungie do?
Caleb
Is
playing
it
that the
just
other day.
Halo?
No, it did Destiny 1 and 2.
Yeah, I like Destiny.
Destiny's fire, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's sleeping on
I don't have any problem with Halo. I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna do a shooter game, I'm gonna go with probably Battlefield.
Oh no, Bungie sold their company to 343, and Halo kind of is like, nah, now.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, everybody talks about Halo 3
And Halo Reach.
Yeah, and then like the new ones or whatever, but yeah, Battlefield I'd have to say is like the best shooter by far. And I know
Battlefield.
Activision just sold their like entire like all their games to Microsoft. And so now I don't know like what games exactly all are on Activision, but I know it's like Diablo and shit, and like some games that are really popular. And I hate how fucking consoles are doing that, dude.
Well, Diablo was available on PC.
Well, yeah,
Since
usually,
day
but
one.
now it's not gonna be.
Oh,
Now they're gonna. I'm pretty sure they're taking it off, and it's just gonna be Xbox. Same with the new Skyrim.
well, the Xbox is a Windows PC.
Well, I guess yeah, that's true. So they'll probably have it, but you can't play like the new Skyrim on the new PlayStation. I know that, which sucks because I was gonna go PlayStation, but
Whatever,
Skyrim's
man.
a fucking baller ass game. Baller.
Yeah, well, all I know, a lot of fucking buttons on the controllers. So for me, I'm a big fan of the old PlayStation. I mean, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, Bushido Blade and some of the other fun games we played on there, racing games, all sorts of cool stuff. Now I know it got better over time, and I think the PlayStation 3 will play all those old games. So
Well, yeah, I've been trying to find the old games on my PlayStation, or I mean my Xbox One, because like they just dropped a shitload of games that are remastered, and I'm like looking through all of them, like which ones do I want to play? Because they had like I used to play this game on the PS2 called SOCOM Navy SEALs.
Oh, nice.
That one was fucking badass. They haven't redid that yet, but they did like all of, like the Tom Clancy games. They remade all of the old ones that were on PS2, and Tom Clancy games are fucking fun. Like, I love Ghost Recon and shit. Tom Clancy, that's I guess when I'm saying shooter games, Tom Clancy does it right. He does it right with the shooter games. Like that, those ones are the ones where you like you're loading in as a dude and you're dead in a bullet. Like you're getting shot through a wall, you're dead in a fucking bullet bleeding out.
Do you know that Tom Clancy was actually like in like the Marines and shit?
Yeah, he wrote books and shit. Like that's where
fire.
it started. I'm sure he doesn't really even have any say in the games. He probably has a team.
No, they were based off of novels. They were based
they're
off
all
of,
based off of his novels.
almost all of them are based off of something like that. And then a lot of times, a lot of that's all based off of actual theater of war. So what I mean by that is, let's say that the certain battle happened in a certain time, and it's recorded, but it's not like it's classified. What they'll do is they'll allow them to use that battle, but without any of the details to it.
And like real names, like it's all fake names and fake.
Yeah,
everything.
you won't know the names, but the battle that happens, they'll put that scenario in a game. Now you don't get to know what battle it came from, so
I didn't realize how weird.
There's a
like,
liaison.
The battle things are like they dropped a new movie on Netflix about the like most deadly battle in Iraq or whatever, and
Yeah.
it kind of got me interested. And I was like looking through Iraq, and I didn't realize it's just like throughout like the years we were there, it's just like all really just like small battles, like throughout like a bunch of different areas. Like you think of war as just like this raging fucking like one side, another side. And like that one's like there's like a tiny battle here and a tiny battle here and a tiny battle here and a tiny battle here, and that's where all the casualties come from.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how Tom Clancy does that in his games, because like in Call of Duty it's Russia took over America, and you're in the fucking street with a tank, and you're fucking going down their helicopter.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, his are a little bit more
Realistic, yeah.
well, they're realistic, but they're also a little over the top.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, so Western gunfighters could kill 8 people with 6 shots.
Well, and that's the thing about Red Dead. Like, it's too easy, bro. Like, I just go into a fucking town and just kill every motherfucker in that town, which I don't do that. I go for honor.
Well, but yeah, I got tons of honor. My
I-
favorite,
yeah,
I love blowing, like, going on a hunt, getting a bad guy. Not one of them have I roped and taken back. And as they're coming after me, I'll, like, chill and just kill fools for hours.
Yeah. Well, I'm a better person in real life than Red Dead, that's for sure. Like, I swear to God, motherfucker does one thing to me on Red Dead, I'm like, do you know who I am? Like, I could kill everybody in this whole world, like, right now.
On this side of the river.
Yeah.
And I'll just move to Mexico and you won't even know I was here. They don't have an extradition.
But I like the things about, like, games that they do, like the Easter eggs, where it's like, not everybody who plays the game is going to see these things, but if you like really pay attention, you'll find all these things that developers like hid for you. And I think those are so interesting, and like Rockstar does that all the time. Like you can go
like the
into
gold.
random parts of the map, you'll see an alien, and there's not aliens in the game at all, but you'll see a UFO.
Yeah.
Like you can go and find that shit, and it's like
they
I
do that
like
in
that.
GTA too.
Yeah. Well, and in GTA, you can go, because it's the same company, you can
Yeah.
go to a library and you can find the book of Red Dead Redemption just in the
Really?
fucking library.
That's
another,
funny.
yeah. It's like all connected like that.
I think GTA is the one with the alien frozen underneath the ice.
No, they have that, but Red Dead, you can go to a cabin and it's where like they remade the Heaven's Gate cult. Like they're all laying in beds with like these shoes on and shit, and they're all poisoned and stuff. They remade it, but at the end, like if you go there at 3:00 game time, a UFO comes above
And takes them?
Yeah, it's so odd.
Jim Jones, you were right.
All along.
Well, at least in this world.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like about Kevin Smith's world. Is that the one where everything? God, what? There's a movie we watched and it was all wacky, and it's just like it's a different world, right? And so it's a different reality than ours. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, Quentin Tarantino's. He has like a mock, universe of our like a different dimension or whatever.
Well, I need to know now what this is called because I don't think I've seen it.
So the movie that I'm referring to is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay,
it's a
so-
bunch of different timelines, and it's like you got like Charles Manson.
So what was happening was supposed to happen was those 3 dudes were supposed to go into Roman Polanski's house and murder his roommates.
Okay.
But these dudes pissed them off first. So in this reality, they went after those dudes instead, and then you got what you saw with the can of dog food and all the...
People said they didn't like that.
I thought if you knew
good.
history and you knew what happened, you would be like, they were going to go slaughter some people. So they got their just desserts, right? So you have to know that first.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, it's better now, too, that you explain the backstory, because I'm not going to say I went into it knowing the entire backstory. Like, I knew the things that happened in these timelines. Like, I kind of got, like, what he's trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people went into that thinking, like, Quentin Tarantino, we're going to see Kill Bill again. Like, there's blood every fucking where.
No, it just came down to the one. So what happens is if you grew up back then, and I talked to some people who have, they remember the story, and it was kind of eerie. They're like, just out of nowhere, these people decided to go and break into this house, and they were going to kill this dude, and they didn't. I guess he was gone, and these were like his roommates or girlfriends or something, and they killed him and said, we're here to do the devil's work and all this shit, right? And so for it to derail in the direction it did, it gave justice, I guess, to history.
Yeah.
You know? And, I mean, the guy beat up Bruce Lee, right? So it's kind of a... you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so you have to really take the story lightly, and they do that on purpose. So
And
then...
wait, so I forget about that. That whole movie is centered around the
the stuntman
stuntman
and the
of
Hollywood star.
Uh-huh.
So
And
this-
so what's, like, is he, that's a real dude?
Yeah, it's loosely based off of certain characters from the 60s. Because you got to understand, Westerns were huge.
Yeah.
And there for a while, that was, if you were in a Western, boy, you were... And then Westerns kind of faded off. And then other types of programming, you know, maybe a cop show or family shows or whatever started. And the Western wasn't as popular. And so these guys were Western actors. And the dude, the stuntman's obviously killing it because he's
Yeah.
doing shitloads of stunts. Now when they're doing office stuff, he doesn't have a lot to do. So now they're doing movies and different stuff. And it sounds like he grew up in Hollywood, so he knows a lot of people, and a lot of people know who he was, and he just was a tough old stuntman. And there's a man by the name of fucking Gene something, and he was an old wrestler, and Joe Rogan talks about him a bunch.
Okay.
And he's one bad mother. He is. He says, you know, fighters talk about him because even old, he says the guy's got hands that are like clamps, and he's extremely strong, and he wrestled his whole life.
Yeah.
He's a fighter, but you don't know because he's old. And he says, yeah, he'll fuck you up, fuck you up, twist you into a pretzel. And the guy like held all these championships and stuff, but you know, he was an old guy.
Yeah.
You would have never thought that.
That's insane. I've actually, I like Quentin Tarantino movies a lot. I know there's ones that I haven't, there's one that someone told me to watch that I haven't seen that is apparently, like, big. Because I've seen all the Kill Bills, I've seen the fucking,
Django.
seen Django, I've seen the Hateful Eight, I've seen a lot of the newer ones he did. Who?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I've seen Pulp Fiction.
What did you miss? Reservoir Dogs?
I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs.
That's a good one. That one. There's a
Did
lot of quotes.
Tarantino do Inglourious Bastards too?
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
There's kind of alternate universes you
Yeah.
see, where you know, with the World War II and all that shit.
Yeah, it's
These
like,
are things that
yeah.
didn't happen, but maybe could have happened, right? So, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, for real.
But the universe he used, I always thought was pretty funny. Like, only if you can imagine that this, like Dust Till Dawns and all that shit.
Yeah,
I love those movies.
Yeah,
Fucking vampires.
I found myself liking Tarantino's movies a lot. Kill Bill specifically. I think the
Is
Kill
Kill
Bill
Bill
movies
good?
are fucking badass. Yeah,
I've never seen it.
it's worth it. My dad used to have like 2 replica Kill Bill swords. Fucking, I'm always doing Kill Bill references.
Hanzo sword.
Yeah. Now they're gone. I used to have a Lord of the Rings replica of Aragorn's sword before he got the King's sword, and that's at that old house. I don't know if I'm gonna get that one.
You have to fight your way back out if you
that
got
one-
it.
That was a big one. I had a Gandalf replica fucking pipe too, the long
Dude, we
wooden
smoked
one.
out of that shit,
Yeah,
bro. I was fucking memories,
it's not for
bro.
weed at all.
No, I know.
We
But
smoked
we
weed
did
out
it
of it.
anyway.
bring that shit over and set it right
I
here. Is
know,
what you should
dude.
do.
I need to find out where it is.
I'll walk up in there and ask for it. Hey,
It is at Aaron's house, actually, I bet.
put it up on the wall there and it'll stand.
Dude, yeah, for real.
Yep.
I find myself being hella into the, like, medieval, like, Middle Earth type shit, too.
You should go to T-Bart's.
I think I've been there. I've been there
You see all the
twice.
swords and shit he's got?
Yeah.
Dragons.
That's the type of shit I would have up, no cap. Like, rap shit and then
Yeah.
dragons and swords and fucking...
Dude,
specifically katanas and
I
shit.
told T-Bart, it's like if I had never got married,
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
that's what my shit would look like.
Right?
Like pool table, video game arcade, weight room, swords.
Yeah, video games, podcast, weight room, weed room.
Yeah, it's funny because I think technically I could probably just live out here.
Yeah, if you get that heater working.
Yeah, it works. Are you cold?
A little.
Yeah, excuse me for a minute. I gotta take a piss really bad.
Yeah, go for it. Just don't take the camera in with you, I guess.
Aiden woke my ass up. He's like, we gotta do this podcast, bro. Take my morning piss.
Cause I'm up, dude. Like, without being at work lately, I'm gonna take a bowl break.
No, go for it.
Yeah, we need to come do these more often. I'll be honest, I like just chilling and chatting.
Shenanigans, what you gonna be? Shenanigans, what you gonna see? Shenanigans, best podcast on the east. Shenanigans, yeah, running through the streets. Shenanigans, yeah, what you wanna be? Shenanigans, 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 shenanigans. Went to Walmart. Shenanigans, bought a Target. Shenanigans, 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 shenanigan podcast. Bets on the network. Shenanigan podcast. The internet network.
Saga made it. Saga made it.
Shenanigans, what you gonna be? Shenanigans, what you gonna see? Shenanigans, best podcast on the east. Shenanigans, yeah, running through the streets. Shenanigans, yeah, what you wanna be? Shenanigans, 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 shenanigans. Walmart. Shenanigans, bought a Target. Shenanigans, 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 shenanigan podcast. Bets on the network. Shenanigan podcast. The internet network.
You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. I appreciate it though. Like I all I wanted was something I could play. I could even turn it down real low and talk over it and shit if I wanted to, or any videos that I make that I got. Because I want to put music on or something, but everybody fucking owns everything.
Yeah.
And
Bro.
I just want to fucking fuck.
You need to just produce him like a just clean, like, produced Shannon beat. That should be your next project.
Yeah. I need, I don't know, probably a loop of 10 minutes maybe.
That would be sick. Yeah,
Of just regular old-
Just go and like create some like chill shit you can chat over, and then you can practice doing it for.
Yeah, you can put, you can make it dirty beats. You can make it mild. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna use it to put behind videos and shit.
That's actually a very good idea.
I mean, honestly, you could probably just put to some of our songs. Like, I know we've got like a shitload of beats written. It's all in-house produced and shit. So if you just wanted to like play our songs hella quietly on the background too.
Well, that's the thing. I never asked. So this one has my name on it. I feel like this is a joint.
Yeah, this is like a
dual
collab.
credits
This is a collaboration.
for sure. Along with the music, the podcast.
Put the tag there as in like, this is Shenanigan Podcast.
Yeah.
Real trap shit.
Real trap shit. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, just that real trap.
It's funny. So then, what are you gonna do when you get back from your trippers?
I guess I'm just gonna have to go work at KFC. with Hang.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go pull up to KFC and do 4 days with Hang for a while.
We're making $36 an hour right now.
No, you're not. You cabinet-ass motherfucker. Well, this is the thing. I'm not trying to like chase. Like, here's the thing. I can't chase a true career right now. If I'm gonna want to chase this.
There's nothing
as my
wrong with
true
that.
career. So what I'm doing is trying to get like a job that's chill with me, working 4 days. Because right now I don't even really have to pay rent. Like, I gotta pay for like my car, phone, like other things, but I pay minimal rent. So I'm like, get enough to get by. And then, I mean, obviously at some point, if the music shit didn't work out, I'd be like, okay, maybe try to do a trade after that.
Yeah,
Because you can kind of just start, whenever in your life. So that's my plan. Maybe if
That's
this
all right.
doesn't all work
Hey,
out.
it's worth giving it a shot.
For real, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I love doing it. I feel like we're pretty good. Like, keep putting in the work, see what happens for a couple of years. I'm only 20, so.
Yep. Well, Corey, when he heard the song, was like, he was dancing to it. He's like, "This is what? This is your song now? That's fucking great." He was like, "How do you get back in the studio?"
He does, bro.
Seriously, he's like, "Man, write shit like that would be a blast." So
Yeah.
I hope he does, because he talked about it. I know he could use something to do on his off time. I know.
I
he's
was
not
telling
that
my
busy.
dad to do it too. Like, why not, bro? You're doing the DJ shit. You know the outline of like this music stuff. Like, sit down and learn.
Make TikTok songs for people.
Well, I'm telling him right now. I'm like, okay, you realize you can just do. And I was actually gonna say the same thing to you. Upload these podcasts, like just the audio, SoundCloud, because you can still hit algorithms. There's hella podcasts on SoundCloud right now.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
just
just
don't
free
know.
uploading. That's
Yeah.
why I tell my dad to do it, because it's like, you're not paying.
No, I'd love to. I just don't know what to. I've never used it. Never done it.
Well, if you could take the audio file from this
Mm-hmm.
and then just drag it and drop it
Yeah.
into the SoundCloud, and then after that you can just like.
You have to create some type of profile and shit.
Yeah, but it's not like a big thing. You just like do a free SoundCloud account, add like a little profile picture, name, bio, and then you can just upload your podcast.
If you want to put it on all streaming, you just got to make a DistroKid account. It's like $60 a year. It's a yearly pay, or you could even do. I think you could do 30 for just a basic one.
And that's when you get money back.
Yeah, you get paid for that stuff.
It's like an independent label.
Yeah. That's who we upload our music on all platforms too, through DistroKid. It's literally
Which
just
we
a
need to be
yearly
better
pay.
about that anyway.
It's called what's it called?
You could
DistroKid.
either do DistroKid or United Masters, but I would go with DistroKid. Trust.
So I upload my videos to that, or is it just audio?
Yeah, well, you can upload videos too now.
You can.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's videos are on there.
On.
Well, I don't know about DistroKid, but I know that Joe Rogan does video podcasts on Spotify.
Yeah, but is it just his audio?
No, it's his. I'm telling you, it's like the whole thing. It's the video and the audio, and it comes in episodes.
I don't know anything about that. I don't even know how.
Because you
how
can
to do that
download
on
them
there.
now and stuff, and I'm sure you can do that with podcasts. Drop your whole video, or you can just do the audio if you want. Like SoundCloud's just gonna be the audio, but.
Right. But yeah, I do the whole video. I mean, if I send them a video, they'll still sell the audio version. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
well, all they're gonna do too is you gotta send it in, and then they're just gonna make sure that like everything's not like copywritten or whatever, and
Yeah.
then it takes like a couple days, and by the time that comes back, then usually they just drop it.
cool. So then, all right, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I'm telling my dad, too, like, if you don't want to do production, do, especially for SoundCloud right now, the long mixes where, like, songs don't, like, it's just one song. It's, like, 15, but it's, like, 5 different songs.
Sure.
Those are going off, and if my dad just did, like, a 30-minute
He always
DJ
does those.
mix,
He used
I
to
know,
do
but
them all
if
the
you
time.
drop on SoundCloud, he could probably start getting some views on there, too. I'm like,
Okay,
why
well,
not? Like,
tell
what does
that
it take for
motherfucker
you?
to make me the ultimate Star Wars one.
Oh, he would jump on that in a second.
Well, he told me he would make me one someday.
Well, he's always saying that shit, and you just gotta, like, make sure you catch him.
The
when
ultimate Star Wars, like, mixed fucking bag. Like,
I'll get on his ass.
it's
about
like, what, it's like 40 minutes long for the fucking Star Wars album? So
I'll just be like, bro, grow some balls, and next time you start doing one of these at-home DJ sessions, do a Star Wars one and record it.
for me.
Yeah, and just send it over to Shannon. There's no reason why you
That's
shouldn't.
actually a better idea.
And so it's like, oh, put things on a hard drive, and I'm like, email it, bro. Just email it to him. Like, trust.
So he did one before, and it was great. But it wasn't like he shortcutted. He did, it was like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. I want the fucking album. I want the, the Imperial March and then
You need to hit him up, too, because I feel like me saying it,
Yeah, right.
he won't, like, he's gonna, what does Shannon say?
Yeah, I got
But
you.
I'm gonna get on his ass about it, because that would be fucking dope, bro.
Uh-huh.
So dope. And I know, like, why not, bro? You love Star Wars. Just get the soundtrack, download the songs. And, just
And then I'm going to steal little pieces of it for my shit, too. Because
Yeah.
I'll put, like, some of his shit in my...
Well, it's like, that's a double whammy. You give it, Shannon has one, you can play it out live if you want. Like, fuck it.
Oh, I'll play that shit.
Yeah.
I'll do a fucking thing with it with my little face down here. Like my reaction
New
to.
Hope.
That's right.
Shanny.
Funny shit. All right, then. So, just music. Music
that's the
and
goal right now,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried.
Hey, y'all are dissing right now, but I promise you that KFC's probably a better job than Casa and Denny's.
I'd say probably. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Casa that those tips are unrealistic.
Well, I'm not talking about like money wise. I'm saying like
But
just
yeah,
the environment wise, it's
probably.
a lot better. There's not no fucking tweakers and shit.
Yeah, I would say
Everyone
probably
there is
for
cool
sure.
as fuck.
Well, however, whatever works, man.
Well, yeah, because it's not like, I mean, I'll do KFC for however long, because, like, I mean, that's going to be different for me, too, because, I mean, I'm a little bit more used to, like, doing grill cooking and shit. Like,
They're going to fry.
I'm going, I mean, I've done fried shit at every restaurant, like Denny's and Casa or whatever, but this is, like, no grills.
But hey,
So this is way different.
the thing is though is that if you're a cook, all we do is cook. We don't put the shit together.
Yeah,
we just
that's
cook it and bring it up.
That's how
That's
we
all
do it.
them. So that's why it's like, it's pretty fucking clean. You can't like.
I'll say Casa gave me some life skills, though. Avocado cutting, rolling burritos. Like, I just look like a pro rolling burritos, bro. And I love that skill.
That actually is a great.
Why don't you just start your own fucking stand?
Dude, I would love to do that.
And now hear me out. The dude down here does the barbecue right around the corner, 2 days a week, and I'm sure Corey spends about $100 a week on that shit.
Really.
Just Corey.
Is it that Leo's one?
Nope.
Or is it a different one?
Smokehouse Barbecue, the guy right around the corner.
Bet.
It's
Well,
only
no,
Fridays and
I know I could
Saturdays.
whip breakfast. I could do like a little breakfast stand or like a little Rito stand or whatever.
That's what you should do. You should do breakfast and
I
lunch.
just have to get body. Like, I'd have to be like, Eggy, day off. You down to come put some work in with me real quick? Because I need to have people that are like willing to help me out a little bit.
Dude, yeah, if you did it, I'm sure that you would be busy enough to where you wouldn't know what to fucking do with yourself.
Yeah.
You'd make so much money.
That would be the fucking move. But I'm like, I don't know how I would get like the money down for a like a truck or like a
Park it
spot.
right in Lupita's parking lot. Hey man, will you help? Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you
they
get there
really
before
don't.
they open.
I could get there after too, because they close at 5.
Right.
Like I could do 5 to fucking
Exactly.
8,
Hey,
5
man.
to 4, or 9.
Jose, can I rent the back part of your parking lot to open until you guys open, and then when you guys close, because that'll give you the middle of the whole fucking
And
day.
my dad has a flat top too. He has one of those big ones. It's about as big as this table. I just be like, let me take it.
So you just need like there's a trailer online for like 12,000 or $5,000 or something like that. And I'll be honest with you, food trucks in this town don't do bad.
Yeah, for real. They do pretty well actually. I've stopped using.
You know, especially if you get a good breakfast truck. The thing is, with the breakfast truck, you have to be early,
But that is early.
and you have to be fast. So you'd have to have someone running.
I'd have to get a motherfucker like Moises or whatever
Where
from
do we
like
have
Casa to
a
like
food
come
truck
help.
at?
I bet he would, because
Who?
Moises from Casa. He worked at like he's done work at like Lupitas and.
That's what you just need someone else that knows how to do
this
it.
Dude that can just get in the kitchen and just slam. Because I will say there was no effective cooks at Denny's, but at Casa there was a couple of days where it's like, yeah, you can actually do it.
Well, the thing is, if you were able to find a good location, I mean, if you stayed open just, let's say, 6 in the morning till 6 at night, 12 hours. Oh boy! And if you had a coffee thing in there, well, I don't know that you'd. I mean, you'd probably have to open more than one stand.
Yeah, for real, dude. That would be sick too, because like, I don't mind cooking. It's just like, I feel like that type of vibe would be way better if I could just do like my.
You do a breakfast and coffee,
breakfast and coffee.
Nothing crazy on the coffee.
Yeah.
I
would just have to get like a standard espresso machine, do like mocha.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do like a couple syrups. I could probably find some flavors or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, that would be fun, dude.
Well, you would kill it. In this town, it is really easy to make food money because everybody wants something different.
Because there's nothing to eat.
Well, and if Ron found out that your burrito was his favorite, we'd be down there every day ordering like $50 worth of food every fucking morning. Because as soon as Aaron finds out that's what he'll be ordering from you from now on.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That would be
fuck
the
it.
move.
Come down to Lithia and set up in the parking lot.
That'd be fire.
That would have you, yeah.
That'd be fire. You get customers. You get customers.
Yeah.
Because think about it, people want to eat and shop. You know how it is
For
nowadays.
real.
You go,
Well,
can I get that burrito?
Yeah, someone comes to buy a car and they're like, oh, and then these motherfuckers are like, it's lunchtime. Right
Guaranteed.
there. Don't even gotta fucking leave.
Karen fucking teed.
Don't even gotta leave. That would be the move.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean,
I just need because with something like that, you kind of do need like a partner.
Sure, of course you do.
Like I'd need somebody that would be down to fucking put some work in too.
Well, not only that, I mean, it takes a little money, right? So if you have a little money saved up and you're in that position, but yeah, you definitely need someone else to go out there and help you get through because it's not a one-man job.
Yeah, I mean.
Come on, let's go potty. Come on.
But yeah, because some of that could be a heavy load, dude. Especially it's like, you randomly get busy and you're not expecting it and you're by yourself.
Sure.
That's the...
Well, stuff happens. Let's say that you run out of something, someone's got to run. I mean, you're gonna have to call on your friends. Like, hey, Caleb, you off work yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you.
Well, and I feel like with someone like Caleb, like on a day where he's like not doing anything that afternoon,
come down to work.
Come down and just like throw down, because I know you could do it. Like it's nothing. It would be nothing like out of the realm of what you could learn. Like line cooking is something you can learn.
Well, I guess the thing I was thinking was, if you did that would give you. Well, if you did 6 to 6, I mean it's a long day, but that would still give you from 6 in the evening till 10 o'clock at night to be able to still work on,
For real.
And
well, even if it's just breakfast though, I could even cut it down, because I mean we're talking like we got like a couple breakfast spots around here. We got Black Bear, we've got Denny's, Sherry's, and all the ones, and people are over that.
Okay, so then think of this.
So if we close at like what, 3?
Yeah, exactly. So you do breakfast and lunch and kill it. Yeah, then that would give you plenty of time. That'd still give you a half a day to do your. Real. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that you could probably get away with that, but you got to do those burritos, man. And anything affiliated, and you got to keep the menu tiny.
This is the thing I would want to do. I would want to incorporate, and I feel like because I've been around enough lines to kind of get an idea of like how people keep things during the day, and like what things people can sell to keep. Yeah. And I'm thinking like. One thing we could do is carnitas or whatever, like the Mexican pulled pork.
Absolutely.
Like that shit, you can make like a shitload of it and just have it.
Of course.
For like every day, like make a batch, boom, or that afternoon, smoke a batch. Next day, you got it all day for the next shift. And like when you first start, it's like we run out of shit, we might have to close.
Well, dude, this guy down here does 2 days a week. You know why? Because that's how much food he makes, and I think he does very well in those 2 days, because we're down there hogging it all up.
Yeah.
And he does barbecue.
Well, barbecue is so good, dude. Fuck with barbecue.
Okay, but we were talking about doing that type of profits, though, morningly.
This is my problem, though, is I need somebody, because it's like I've got like enough in me where I could like probably put my mind and do that, but I need someone else who
Yeah.
knows those like nice like the carnitas recipes and like the things that like
Gabe.
yeah, for real.
I'm just saying.
If Gabe was down
I
and he
really
knew
think that that's a pretty good merger between the two of you. At least that idea, because those guys are great. And
Well, I've always told Gabe,
you should go work for them.
I know. I respect that what you do whatever you want to do in your life because I feel like you should do that. But if my parents own Lupitas, I'm telling you, I'm all over that.
Why don't you go ask them?
I'm,
if
I
go
might,
tell
dude.
Jose you want to work.
I just go tell
He'll
because I know
probably
how
do
to
whatever.
work their line, dude. Exactly. I've looked in their kitchen. It's the exact same.
I'm sure you'd be fine. I'm sure you'd be fine.
Well, and they don't do like it's exactly what I'm looking for because they do like what
Dude.
weekdays till 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Jose doesn't. He can't want to be in there doing it by
No.
himself all the time.
No,
Like, there's no
he
way
doesn't.
he does.
No, just go see him. You could have kept the store open while they were ill.
I really, yeah.
I'm just saying you should go see him and say, hey, look, I'm gonna need to work. Here's what I'm into, but a few days a week would be awesome.
I've been seeing Gabe more recently too. I might bring it up to him and be like, what?
100%.
Because like, I know how to do like they do just a little flat top. They got the fryer
Oh, buddy,
behind it. It's
you
just
won't
the
have
same
any
style,
problems.
rolling
You won't-
burritos.
You won't have any problems.
Plus, I love Lupita's food.
I
That
me
would be
too.
the worst.
You should
That would be the
after.
restaurant I worked at for the first time where I'm like, I enjoy this food thoroughly.
I think they're terrific.
Should we get that after?
You get him on?
Maybe.
Noda?
Right here.
Okay, good dog. Interruptions every now and then.
Just here and there.
So, yeah. I still think that could be a pretty good team between you and them because you know how to cook and they have a really successful business. And
Well, they're doing it like exactly how they want to do it because they could open more
Exactly.
stores and they could be open later and they could be doing this because they're that popular, but they just do. I like that, you know.
it's family style, man.
Well, and you don't
They
want to
have a-
work
they have a
for
family.
as a line cook. You don't want to really work for a big corporation. Like, I mean, it depends, but like with like a local business like that, like because then you can start making like tips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I know Gabe's doing his own thing, so he probably can't help at the restaurant as much. And
Yeah,
I could
he
do,
does. He just does a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Well, and I could do window shit. Like,
I'm telling you, dude, you should just stop by there and be like, hey, right now I'm in between things because of my music, so
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe be like, yep, come on Monday. We'll start training.
for real, dude.
You never know. He
Well,
can do
and
whatever he
it's
wants. He
with
owns it.
burritos, like I just know him. I did it for 4 years plus. Like,
And if he ever decided he wanted to do some more, he's got someone he could, have
For
at
real.
least be able to run a kitchen.
well, and yeah, and if he's like trying to like run, if he's like out like he is, or they got to go on like.
That's what I
vacays,
was thinking.
They need somebody to like.
That's really what I was thinking. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, man,
Well, because I'm thinking about him. Like, you got that load on your back a lot. Like him and his wife. It's like.
Mhm.
Every day, she's the only server. Most of the times, he's the only cook, and you got that lunch rush every day. And
Sure.
I know he probably like loves cooking, but he can't love.
There's
every
gotta be a
single
day.
Yeah,
There's gotta be a day
gotta
where
at
he's
least
like,
one
"Ah."
day. He's like, not today,
Yeah.
dude, not today.
100%.
I've always liked the idea of Lupitas a lot, though. Yeah.
Well, I love their
So
spot.
good.
Do they own it?
I don't know.
I hope they do. Because by God, I'd never sell it.
Yeah.
I'd never sell it.
And that's
I'd
what I'm
run
telling
that
Gabe. Like,
place.
you got good enough food there, good enough authentic Mexican food for this spot of like, because we're not in Cali, we don't
Perfect.
have a lot of that around here.
It's
And
perfect food. I
You could
love
make
it.
that go for days, bro. Like, if Gabe wanted to take over and be fucking the owner one day, like he totally could.
Are their burritos pretty good? I like
Yeah.
burritos.
Everything they have is good.
Yeah, pretty
If,
much.
if you're
The
into a
tacos,
certain type
burritos.
of Mexican food and you want to try it at their restaurant. You'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I always get their street tacos and
Me too.
quesadillas.
I love the
Street
street
tacos
tacos.
insane. They're flautas. They're fucking like you name it.
He made me
Chimichangas.
this monster burger because he
Chimichangas.
found out I was a burger fan. Oh God.
Yeah, they have burgers there.
He-
They're like I heard they're really good.
Cheese. There was more cheese on this burger than there was burger. It was fucking amazing. I had to hammer through this thing to get through it. It was a challenge. He was like, "Oh yeah, you fat fucker, bam! I'm gonna make you a burger you can die from." And he tried to kill me. It was a good burger though.
Well, I feel like it's like a line cook. You always take it as a challenge. When someone has like that extra, like, yo, make me that like that dank, bro. I'm like, all right, check it. 3 tortillas, your burrito's this big. Like, you want that dank times 4? Like, I got you. One time I actually did do that because they hooked me up every time I go there. Gabe's family came through, and I was like, yeah, I got you guys. And they were kind of just trying to share a burrito, and I was like, I bet. So I took, because we had the big tortillas, I took one tortilla, like glued it with avocado, glued the other one, it was 3, and then I made it in that, and they just got this fucking like 2-footer just for the family. I'm like, bet, you want a big one?
$6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like going through there. I really like the stuff you made was always pretty good. I
Yeah,
just
you
leave
can
it up to
really,
you.
well, and you can really like, what's the word I'm looking at? I don't know. Like, you can kind of just like do your own thing there though. Like you can really fucking just make whatever you want. Like if someone comes in, like with Denny's it was hard. If someone comes into Casa, you've got all the fresh ingredients right there. It's like, oh, you want something that tastes like a
But you're talking about
burrito?
an independent person that owns a business that has a menu that's ran by the cooks, where Denny's a corporation that is cookie cuttered like all the rest of
Yeah,
them.
it's run by the corporation.
Yeah.
They're constantly watching you on cameras and shit. Yeah. You must do it the Denny's standard. That's why I always heard Denny's standard. That's not Denny's standard. Like, what is Denny's standard? Not having the fridge on all day? Like, I'm lost.
Lie to people about the freshness of their cheese.
Yeah, it's like I'm confused.
Fuck you,
All this
Denny's.
shit's frozen. Like,
Yep. By the way, Denny's, if you want to sponsor us,
yeah.
we totally love you guys.
We love
totally.
Denny's. We love Denny's.
Fuck.
Well, I'm not gonna hate. Like, you can't fuck up a pancake. They got some good pancakes. They got the moons. Like, their breakfast stuff's good.
Oh, hey, Monk, what do you need?
What's up?
Hey, it's cool. You should probably just bark in the middle of my live podcast. That's cool. Every time. And my dog's got an injured paw. It's got a little toenail
Sunday.
issue. But he's still alive. We love him.
That's what I need, dude. Is I need a dog.
Right.
Like, but I don't have a spot I can get one right now. But just having like that homie you can just whip around with anywhere you go. I need it. I'm thinking
You
like
should probably
everybody
get a
says
monkey.
don't get a that would be fun.
No.
Everybody says don't get a black lab because they're so hard to train or whatever and blah blah. But I have like a special place in my heart for labs.
Well, they're not hard to train. They're just dumb for a year.
Yeah, they're just
Once
like rowdy,
after
they
a
rip
year or
shit.
so, 2 years, they start to mellow out, and then they're really good dogs. But as puppies, they're tough.
I like hounds too, but they're loud.
Brr.
Just
Get a beagle.
Yeah.
Then you
Well,
get all.
we had that one back in the Tony days. We had Henry, and that dog, like, it was like one of those animals. It's like I loved it, but I'm like, how are you not dead? Like, dude got like a deathly illness that my other dog died from, survived from it. Later, it's at like my grandparents' house. They had a pit bull. It ripped its whole back leg out. You could see the muscle and like the intestine coming out. Dude lived through that. Just got surgery. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if homeboy's like 70 or like 700 in dog years, just still kicking right now. Like, probably got shot.
9
between the
lives.
eyes. Like, he just crawled back out of it.
Caught out of the fucking coffin.
He was probably born in a fucking puddle of gasoline or some shit.
It's a super pup.
Yeah. Well, beagles too. It sucks though because they're like the cutest dog ever. Like, and then they just really start looking like old men, droopy, saggy old men. Like 3 years in.
What are those one dogs that have the hella long ears?
Hounds.
Yeah, it's like beagle hounds and shit.
Dude, those things.
The puppies just are like adorable,
Bro,
and then
when
2
they
years
get
they're
old,
old men.
when they get old, their eyes all droop and shit.
Their back is just like wrinkles of skin, just like all the way down.
Yeah, now you know what you're gonna look like old.
Yeah,
At least your nutsack look just like your fucking balls.
Just like your fucking beagle that's old.
That's so funny.
I started liking French bulldogs now too,
French bulldogs. Why?
because my girlfriend's family has one, and they're just so funny, dude. They're like little pig dogs. They're everyone going.
Do you know what dog I fucking hate? Little stupid pugs, bro.
Yeah, pugs are weird.
They're so fucking gross.
They're ugly dogs for sure.
Like, or in the cats, bro. Those fucking hairless cats.
Oh god, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
They're
about?
weird looking.
What are those ones called?
They're like nutsack
I don't
cats.
know, but fuck them. They're weird.
They are. They're
I
nutsack
hate
cats.
those cats. They look evil.
They are evil. They're from fucking
Most cats
Egypt.
are evil though. Like they just have that like evil side behind their eye.
Fucking devil kitties.
Dude, what is the most intelligent dog? Isn't it a poodle?
No.
I thought it was a.
It isn't?
I thought
Absolutely.
it was a Dalmatian.
No,
No.
they're stupid. Those
they
are
dumb?
hard to fucking train. Yeah.
Dalmatians are retarded.
They're really hard to train.
Is it golden retrievers then?
Yeah,
and shit?
labs and stuff are typically some of the smarter ones, but like healers and things like that,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think are
okay,
probably
healers.
like real work dogs. But then
Sheepdogs and
intelligence,
shit,
yeah, but
like-
intelligence or they've been bred some shit into their soul on how to survive with humans.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just training. I don't know.
True. Because, like, I mean, the dumb dogs, like what? Like Chihuahuas? Like, you don't have to be
Doberman.
smart. You never fucking go outside.
No, the little Chihuahuas, they probably had to survive on their own. I shed a tear for Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Yeah, you know.
Say hello to my
Chihuahuas, they
little
have it rough.
friends.
They have it rough.
Hey, the fun fact, bro. Dan, Ashley's uncle, whatever, he has a German Shepherd, a English Bulldog, and a Golden Retriever, and that little fucking Chihuahua is head of the pack, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
he's fucking alpha.
And that's what's weird.
Fucking
Is
Danny Trejo is
the
what he
pack
is.
mindset, like that must just be a badass dog because I've seen the small Chihuahuas get killed by the bigger dogs, like dead ass.
No,
like,
Chihuahuas are usually like some dogs.
Well,
are
they're
as
highly
fuck with
aggressive.
them.
I
Yeah.
think so. If depends on if the dog takes the bluff. If the dog
Yeah.
doesn't take the bluff, Chihuahua might be lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
But if the dog does take the bluff, oh shit, that dog.
That
took
dog's
this
gonna
bluff.
fuck me up,
You know,
dude.
I don't want to fight for an hour. You know,
because that dog just keeps coming back.
oh, won't die, won't die.
There's really a time, bro, when that Chihuahua was sitting next to the English Bulldog's fucking food bowl. Straight up, and the English Bulldog just fucking
Just wanna
bit.
eat.
Just want to eat. It's like
Alert.
scared of him.
That's
You
funny.
got alert. Get that dog all learned up.
I had ferrets once. Those were
Ew.
Gross.
horrible. I mean, they're fun animals and they're cute, but it's like if you want an animal that smells like shit, and if you turn away 1 second, it's gone in any small crevice. Like you thought your cat fit under a small crevice, dude? Fuck. Those ferrets will fit under anything, bro.
So yeah, that's weird. Fucking
What
ferrets.
family is a ferret in?
They are in.
Are they a rodent?
The marsupials.
I looked it up when I got them. There's a version of a ferret that is like in the wild, but it's just one. And they kill foxes.
Oh
So they're,
shit.
like,
A
big.
weasel?
Yeah, I think it's in like the weasel family. No, it's actually called like a fox hunting ferret or some weird shit. You look it up?
I'm not sure. The only thing I found was this.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow.
Sorry, desktop audio. I had to turn it down.
I remember they played that. Remember they played shit at every fucking middle school dance, bro.
Every single one. Here, I'm pulling a ferret in the well.
Field goes, ow, ow,
Black-footed
ow.
ferret. Prairie dog hunter, my bad. It's a mustelid.
I thought those were measles or weasels.
Oh, black-footed ferret.
What does the fox say?
This guy's probably fucking set in life too. Look how many views that shit has, bro.
Oh, 1 billion?
He's probably fucking set, dude.
Well, you know that there's like probably a country that this is like quality music in. And you know what I'm also wondering is if a lot of these artists, because since I've been working with producers from like Russia and shit, I'm like, do they understand me? Like, could I just say whatever with like a nice like rhythm and like sound a little catchy, but they don't understand English, so they're just like, fuck yeah.
I guarantee you that's what you know Ricky Miles, right?
Yeah.
He produced Some of Anarchy. He fucking does not speak that good of English.
Okay.
But I remember he sent me open songs hop on with him, and the accent and like he could barely pronounce words, but he's still like
But he
jams out. You know,
like I think it like sometimes comes down to in countries that are foreign, like, because like people love fucking what Ghostman and like the Netherlands
Yeah.
and shit, and I think it's just like you can't really ever understand Ghostman anyway. You know,
Yeah,
like
for real,
it's just
like-
like his vibe.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, I fuck with that like vibe he has. But with like in America, like they can understand all your lyrics, so you're gonna have those under a microscope. But
Yeah, you know, I don't know that it's more than a look, like how the music sounds. And third would be as if you can understand it or not.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking look at Rammstein. We're a bunch of American kids screaming at the top of our voice fucking words we don't know. German shit.
And we fuck with it. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying. is
great.
I'll listen to Japanese like hip hop, and I'm like, this is fire. I don't know what they're saying, but I like their flow. I like the vibe. Like it's
Dude,
like
some of those anime songs
Exactly,
be
that's what
slapping
I'm
too.
saying.
Like, have you ever watched Tokyo Ghoul?
No, I haven't seen Tokyo.
Bro, you
Ghoul.
need to watch fucking Tokyo Ghoul, bro.
I've opened, like this is the thing. I will watch it, but I've centered around like this version, this like section of anime. It's that 2000s animation.
Oh, yeah,
that
that shit
shit
does
that's like
slap.
it's just clean, bro. The way that they like animated like the samurai swords and shit, like Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo, Claymore. Like those animations or in the Boondocks, they even have like an animation like that, and that's not even an anime, but like those animations are clean.
Well, it's like an American anime.
Yeah.
It's a different. It's a similar style. You know.
Yeah, for real. Well, I mean, there's different like a lot of the ones I watch are dubbed in English, but like
Yeah, I watched him dub too. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna watch I watched Squid Game with Korean. I watched it in Korean with English subtitles, just because I thought maybe that would get me like the better understanding. But it turned out that apparently all of those like translations are wrong.
Yeah.
So I was reading like a bunch of like wrong shit probably. Well, I know it's because like some languages don't have words for like the other languages have.
Yeah.
So like the way that everything's said seems off.
It's also kind of like when you speak Spanish, like you flip your words around.
Yeah. Well, in some,
That-
I
do
think
you
there's
know-
like not Spanish words for some English words.
Yeah.
And so like they have to say like extra shit to like describe something, or they have like just a. I don't even really know how it works.
Bro, do you know that Spanish is like actually the right way you're supposed to actually say shit?
I didn't
Like it's
know
more
that.
proper. That's what one of my Spanish teachers was
Like
telling
actual
me.
like Spanish from like Spain or
Like just like like from Mexico, like como te llamas, you know, like or whatever the fuck. Like the way they like that Yoda talk shit, I guess is like an actual.
well, it sounds more fluent sometimes.
Yeah, like
their
like
sentences
Yoda
sound-
talk or whatever you say, like is actually like I guess the right way to actually do grammar. I guess English is just that's why it's a lot harder for someone who speaks Spanish to transfer to English.
Well, yeah, they just have like way different grammar rules too.
Yeah, like
That's
English
what
I guess
I
is
don't
the
listen to
hardest
fucking
language.
rules.
Yeah, I don't fuck with rules.
Nobody's rules, especially ones for grammar.
Fucking hate grammar.
Hey, fuck you and your grammar.
No, but I think you would fuck with that Japanese boom bap I was talking about. They have like 15-minute mixes, and if you just listen to it, you're like, okay.
All right, well you have to
Because the
send it
beat's
to me.
vibey.
You have to send it to me because I'll
Okay.
listen to it. They won't sue me if I steal it, will they?
I think it's like 20 years
We
old.
sometimes steal our shit we use.
Even better. Well, let's see what's going on here.
I think Anarchy was the only album I ever dropped where I actually like bought the beat from the producers and shit. I only did that so I could get like plays from them too.
I did
It's actually
it.
very smart to do.
I did it. I bought what's the last beat I bought? It was Stone Cold Stunnas, because I've done a lot of in-house produced lately. But I bought Stone Cold Stunnas, and then I got the 2 for free from Ajaris. I'm gonna buy the next one. But I was thinking we might have to like go put our heads together for this next tape and try to see which.
Bro, for our
Beats
next
we
tape,
own or
we
not.
should make a boom bap shit, bro.
I'm down, bro.
Like-
I was saying like I'm gonna start working on that soon.
Like we really should and we should.
I want to do a 3-song EP though, like some shit we can get out
Let's
fast.
do 5.
5?
Or
Okay.
4.
Okay, bet.
Just fucking bars on a fucking evil ass boom bap.
We could probably find so much nice boom bap.
You guys are hilarious.
Boom bap's the move, bro.
Yeah, they're actually.
All right then.
It really
I'm
got
gonna-
me out of this. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna
like
leave
more,
you on this
that's
one
it.
then. Make me some shit. Send it over so I can, listen to it and play it. And who knows? Maybe I'll do a video of your what is it called? Boom bap shit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
a video, boom bap video.
We'll talk about it.
review. Okay, bet. I'm down.
Just like see. I'll listen to it and say what I say, and
Yeah, I'm down for that.
you got them homies that you guys are working with. Keep that shit up. Like seriously. If you get enough people together, you can start your own thing. Fuck the rest of them.
Yeah,
For real, dude.
And
we should do.
Well, and you
like
know
a
what I
Totally
like
do
too
live.
is I feel like everybody always forgets like we're kind of like we don't have like a shit ton of views and shit, but it's like what we have all the production, the music, and then we know like we know a podcast source. Like as soon as like the views start coming, like we have sources of things. Like
Bro,
we just need like I think a video editor, like a video like music video editor is the one big thing we need because I don't know the process. But yeah,
Bro, the thing with us, bro, like no cocky shit. Our music is really fucking good.
Yeah, some of
And it's like annoying.
some
Like,
of
we
it's
don't get
like
that many
pretty
fucking
fucking
plays,
good.
bro. Like it's really good. Like try putting, like think about it, bro. We used to play fucking football and shit. We used to be little fuckheads in school, and now we're like making music and shit. Like
Yeah, and just,
that's
like,
why motherfuckers
consistently
don't want to
doing-
like listen. They're like, oh fuck these kids. I want
Yeah,
to go listen
for
to
real.
Nav
Well,
and
and it's-
fucking Lil Uzi.
That's
Fuck these
this is
kids,
what I
bro.
was thinking,
Like,
because you remember how when we started we dropped like music like The Dash and shit, and people kind of took it as a joke.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of like TikTok. We can kind of just like start over and
Sure
just
can.
only have our music that we've had recently on there. So
Yeah.
everybody who finds us off there is just finding where we're at now,
Yeah.
instead of having like a pre-thought. Because like when we started, bro, we
Social
had
media.
snowball mics. We didn't. We were
Audacity.
using
We had
Audacity.
Audacity,
Like
bro.
we didn't have any. Like it was just. It came down to we didn't have the money to fucking pay for the nice
course.
shit, and then you have to find your flow when you
Of
first
course.
start. And so now we're at that point.
But don't worry, social media, they forgot who the fuck you were.
Yeah, for real.
So you get to
Well,
start
and-
over,
yeah.
even
For
with
real.
your own friends.
Well, I'm not even like most of my old shit's on like my old Dirtbag Cool page, and that
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even like affiliated really with that anymore. So it's like, not only if you check my page now, it's all the like newer shit.
Well, there you go. All right, man. Well, I got to wrap. So I appreciate you guys
Yeah,
coming
it was
on,
good, man.
bullshitting with me, and talking about what's going to happen in the future. So I look forward to it. I just think you should keep up. So,
Hell yeah, man. We're
all
gonna have
right.
to get back on.
So
here.
how do they find you guys? How if people were watching this go, I want to find their music. That Shenanigans song whipped my ass.
But well, he's Lil Hang on SoundCloud, and then I'm with a space, Lil space Hang, and then I'm Lil Sticks, no space, and the S is a $. And then we've got another one, and that's our Black Mass Gang page.
you gotta spell that shit out.
Yeah,
dude.
and so it's Black Mass Gang, but all the A's are X's.
all the A's are X's.
All right,
also have
well-
a Harry Snow account. Harry Snow with the $. It's my producer page
Oh, all right, there we go.
Yeah.
and my throwaways.
I might have to have you guys maybe get on here later and put your shit down in the comments.
Bet.
You know, just put the links and stuff so people, like I said, they can find you. So if they love this fucking dope ass music as let's play us out. Play-
Shenanigans.